let's do a quick recap because y'all don't take notes. So, you guys separated. Collectively, you took off to the feasting orchard. Father Anderson was trying to go to the lake. He ended up in the feasting orchard. You were following him, so, you know, it just kind of happened. And little elder sister.
I think she's at the elder sister.
Elder sister was on a mission for the feasting orchard.
Yeah. She was?
She wanted food or something like that. She wanted turkey legs.
You got turkey legs.
So you got 2 turkey
Oh
legs.
yeah, sorry, you're going way back.
Yeah.
That was
We're recapping the whole episode.
yeah, that was little sister. Wasn't it? No, you're right. She turned back and
elder sister.
Know your personalities.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
it's a lot.
Okay, so after you met up at the feasting orchard, you did run into a gnome bard. I'm sorry, a halfling bard. And you didn't really interact with her, but as she was walking past you, she mentioned that not to worry, that you were exactly when and where you need to be. Nobody really pursued this. You guys took off for the lake. Elder sister, who became little sister, took off for the big top. So, at the big top, little sister has a memory flashback of Mr. Light and Mr. Witch at the time that she lost her. She snuck into the carnival. You know, she lost that thing. And then, at the same time, Anderson and Gideon head for the lake.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to figure out how to get to Palasha's bowl that's out in the middle of the lake. And upon debating whether or not they should swim, they happen to see some swan gondola rides off to the side. So why not take the gondola? They go over to the gondola. They meet a very interesting character named Featherine, who loves to participate in what she would consider theological debate.
Yes.
Both Gideon and Anderson, to the best of their abilities, debated with her, and you learned a couple of things. You learned about Burley, you learned about Palasha, you learned about... Hold on.
Yeah, Burley, Palasha, and Kinku.
Yes.
Kinku.
The Kinku, yes. Okay. She takes you off course around the bowl at your request because you are kind of going along with her. Then she brings you back, drops you off. You guys get off, and as you guys are doing that, back to the big top, little sister participates in the
Finale.
the big show that's going on, and she, after 2 tries, delivers a beautiful finale with sparkling fireworks and glittering lights and all kinds of really fun stuff. Okay, the 3 of you get back together after that time, and you collectively look. I think it took 2 or 3 hours collectively for you guys to find Kettle's.
At least 2 hours.
Yeah. So I think it was 2 hours. I know that we were starting this session at the last hour.
Yeah.
So you guys do find Kettlestein. You, through some negotiation, are able to restore Candlefoot's voice. Part of that negotiation is Father Anderson has lost his voice, and now Kettlestein is in possession of it. Candlefoot had his voice restored. He successfully asked Palasha to marry him. The characters go into the Hall of Illusions to try to find anything out. Elder Sister casts Detect Magic, for which everything is magical in the Hall of Illusions. Everything.
Yeah.
You both have some interesting illusions that pop up in the actual mirrors as a child, as you know, things you past, present, future, all different kinds of things. Okay. After coming out of the Hall of Illusions, Candlefoot lets you guys know that all of the mirrors can be magical, but there's only one incantation to make it work. And he's not really familiar with it. He just kind of knows it from being close. After this time, Kettlestein lets you know about the patron Zybilna, the Archfey,
Who rules the Feywild domain of the
Prismeer.
Prismeer.
Prismeer. And that Zybilna, being a warlock, is unable to connect with her with her patron, and that's disturbing to her. And so why she is pestering Witch and Light and causing chaos, because she knows that both of them know something in relation to her patron, but she doesn't know what. So she's just causing problems, causing chaos, with the hopes that she will basically force them into giving her information. Kettlestein also repeats a conversation with her Kinku ability between Witch and Light that mentions that if they keep the hourglass, they give the Hourglass Coven what they want, and they keep us in business.
Okay.
So it's kind of this little exchange. And she basically lets you guys know that you need to get closer to Witch and Light to be able to find information about all of the things that are being stolen. So it's basically the information that you got out of that conversation was Witch and Light know when and where the things are being stolen, where they're going to, but they're not talking about it. And Kettlestein is not certain if they cannot talk about it, like physically cannot talk about it, or if they just are trying to protect the Hourglass Coven. So she doesn't know. Collectively, you guys are trying to keep the carnival's mood elevated as high as you can until the final event of the evening. All of your characters participate in snail racing. Anderson came in first, Elder Sister came in second, and then Gideon came in third. Okay. The quests outstanding at the end of last episode were Dearless Cub, your lost items, a question about Candlefoot's mirror portals, Light and Witch's information about the Hourglass Coven, and Kettlestein's information about Zybilna, the Archfey. So that's where we left off. Sorry, that was so much.
And
Can you say that
then-
one more time?
Yeah.
No.
I missed
And
the middle
then-
part.
Wait, you got something for first place.
Yes, you got a prize.
Yeah, and
I
I got
and I got
a one.
nothing.
You got
Because
nothing?
apparently second place gets
I'm-
nothing.
How did that happen?
Because this campaign is just like the previous campaign, where everything I touch turns to crap.
Well, why don't you cry about it?
Man,
So,
doesn't
and I got a wand that can only be used once.
Yeah.
And let me see.
Once,
what-
like, just once?
just once.
Yeah,
And then it turns into a tulip, I think.
is a magic wand that allows its caster to hold dancing lights
Dancing
Cantrip.
lights.
once,
Save that for a good
Yeah,
spot.
yeah.
and then it turns into a tulip. Father Anderson got a potion of advantage.
there is a pony.
A pony.
Can I get a pony instead?
He gets to keep the snail.
Okay. I'm hauling ass.
Yeah, right. Okay, very cool. So, you have completed. Let me get where I need to be here. Okay, so at the end of last session, you guys finished the snail racing. You all obtained your prizes, or lack thereof. And now the final hour of the evening has come. Would you please put a marker on the final hour? And can you please put a marker on the highest set? Like, it should be like, both of them should be at the extremes.
So we're almost done, right?
Yeah, this campaign's about to end, right?
Wow.
Feathering comes in, she drops rocks. Everyone theologically dies, but really, what is death?
Oh, if I see Featherine again,
We will see her. We will see her again.
Okay.
keep her away from me.
All right. So as you guys finish off the snail race, it's apparent you hear like a trumpeting fanfare that kind of like moves through the circus. You can hear the barkers saying, "Come on, come on, to the crowning of the Witchlight Monarch!" And so you can see people kind of starting to move towards it. All of the vendors kind of start closing down their different stands. The attraction hostess and hostesses start shutting down their stands as well. And everyone seems to be moving towards the big top. So, what are we doing?
Wait, moving towards the big top? Didn't they just leave the big top? Remember that big show ended and they all
Right, there
left?
was a big show. Everyone left. You guys went snail racing, and
Oh,
now
right,
it's the
right.
final event.
Okay, I see. Sorry.
And now we're going back.
And I'm still his elder sister. Okay, cool.
So this is quite a nice wand, but they told me he's only can use B once. So, I'll have to think of what special occasion, and I'll just put it away.
I didn't get anything. I was second place.
Oh,
This place sucks.
That is.
Nope, you were easily amused until.
Oh, that's right. That's it. This place sucks.
What are you?
David.
Oh, that's right. He cannot talk.
Yeah.
Right, what is that?
He's offering you.
Is it the
he was
potion of
offering-
advantage? Yes.
Offering you something. Oh.
What does this thing do again?
It's
So-
a potion of.
I didn't pay attention because why would I? I didn't get it.
Well, while you
Maybe
were
if you were a
powering.
team player.
I know, right?
Potion of advantage?
Yeah, it's a potion of advantage.
I guess I just get advantage on some kind of roll. Swig this back
You
like a
guys make
vodka
me
shot.
think, and it's hard.
I'll just Google it.
Yeah, just look it up. It's gonna be.
I
faster
shall
than
Google.
going through the
Is that an actual D&D thing?
Yeah, it's an actual thing.
Okay.
It's a
Hang on.
potion of advantage.
Alright, let's see. When you drink this potion, you get advantage on one ability check, attack roll, saving throw of your choice that you make within the next hour. This potion takes the form of a sparkling golden mist and moves and pours like water. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So I drink it and I have an entire hour to get advantage one time.
Perfect. And don't forget, you still have your of your welcoming gifts. You still have that D4 as well.
I thought he used it.
Did you?
Yeah, he used it.
I never used it.
He used it and it didn't really help you.
Were you was it when you were
Oh,
looking
was
for
there
the
one?
Kinku?
I think it was a 1.
I think it was one. I don't know.
Yeah.
He used it.
Yeah.
You used it. Okay, never mind. I
Oh, I
like.
got nothing now. I'm gonna bitch like David.
No, you can't because you're quiet.
So exactly. You're mute.
You don't have your voice.
Can't hear you.
Very cool. Okay, so you're going as elder sister.
I'm still elder sister, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have anything
So
to say.
everybody's heading to the big top.
I mean, I guess that's where we have to head then.
So, oh, Father, you want to go again to the big top? Okay. Well,
I think he wants to go to see. What's that swan you guys were talking about?
Featherine. Featherine. Oh. No.
I think I'm incorrect.
I can translate it, but I won't. Very well then. Let's.
At that moment, you see
Come on.
you see Mary put one middle finger up and another one and start waving them around. And the elder sister grabs her hands, puts it. Not right now.
Oh, child, no, don't. See, Father, don't do things in front of the kids.
No, she's
Children.
elder sister.
She's elder sister right now, but
She's a little kid.
No, not little kid. She's like in her 20s.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mary
Oh.
is like the woman that's kind of like shadowing her.
No, I know, but I thought she was like.
No,
child.
she's like somewhere between 18 and 20.
Oh, okay. She's a child.
She's in that brat age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Old enough to know better and still do it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Very well. Let's head to the big top.
So there's, I mean, the lights are very bright. They're very colorful. There's a very like, you know, that excited buzz that people get when you're in that crowd right before like the fireworks start at Disney or something like that. There's this thick anticipation that's in the crowd as everyone starts moving forward. You do realize it's not just the patrons of the carnival. It's like all of the hosts, everybody
Everyone.
is going towards the big top.
But didn't that happen before too?
Yes, for the
The
extravaganza.
main show.
So
As we're walking,
it's clear through all of these things that this is a very tight knit family. Like the carnival is not.
they're carnies.
Yeah, like they really rely on each other. They really. This is a very close knit family. This is not like everyone's separated and functions on their own.
As we're walking towards the big top, you see elder sister start to make sparkles come out of her hands. And she looks at you and goes, I don't know why, but I feel like I need to practice this. As they're walking towards the big top. I have this need to throw sparkles when we get there.
Oh. But what for?
I don't know. Like a fleeting memory.
Okay. Practice makes perfect, I guess.
It's terrifying.
Okay.
Aggressive glitter?
Aggressive glitter.
Yeah, aggressive
The
glitter.
aggressive
Oh, yeah,
glitter is
please
there.
point it that way. Please.
Yes. Okay.
I know they're not real.
It's like a
but-
glitter bomb package.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Basically. Okay, so you guys are heading towards the towards the big top. Are you guys looking for any particular area, any particular seat? Like, like, what are we doing? I don't want to just assume that you guys arrive and go in. So what is it that you guys are doing?
Well, I would like to sit as close as possible to the ring.
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's some seats here. Let's hurry up.
Okay.
Let's hurry up.
Roll for initiative. No, I'm just kidding.
And it's just her elbows and teeth her way through the crowd, forcing Mary to one side, like kind of very rudely keeping a space for all of them.
Keep
And she's like,
together.
She puts her backpack down
Yeah.
and her blanket
and aggressive sparkles.
and a aggressive glitter. Okay. All right. Very cool.
I'm gonna be following them, except I think I don't want to be in the front row. I think I'll just be like a few rows back.
Okay, so like you're with them, but you're not like with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to be.
You're like a chaperone.
Okay. So,
I have no idea where I'm going.
Father, are we gonna? Oh, you're gonna sit back there? Very well. There's a seat up here, up front. Your legs. Oh, okay.
Killjoy.
Very well. Just okay. I guess Father's just gonna sit back there, and we'll be right up front.
I prefer you call me daddy.
You cannot talk. Sir.
That's what he would say.
Okay. So as spectators take their seats in the big talk, Dirla, the Displacer Beast, escorts Mr. Witch from his wagon to the coronation, leaving his entourage kind of behind, that they're guarding the wagons. So in case I didn't explain it earlier, and I feel like I didn't describe it very well, but both Mr. Witch and Mr. Light are both Shatterkai, which means that they're like the dark elves. So
Yeah.
imagine
I thought they were.
they are Shatterkai.
Actually-
I thought they were this dude.
I
No.
didn't know what they were.
Yeah, I apologize. I should have
Oh well,
explained
that's
it a little better.
he's creepy as hell.
That's interesting.
So both of them basically are. You know how everyone was dark and gloomy in Barovia when we did our last campaign.
Yeah.
And even the.
I'm pretty sure Jack was a Shatter guy.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, Jack was a Shatterkai. The two children, Rose and Thorn, were both Shatterkai children.
So imagine
So-
monochrome colors.
They're pale elves.
Very, but they are kind of dark and gloomy looking.
Right.
But obviously, Mr. Light is very full of personality. He obviously gravitates towards these brightly colored costumes and sequins, and like he is your gay best friend that is like take all of your fashion advice from him.
Elton John.
The what?
Elton John.
He is the Elton
Yeah.
John. Yes, that's correct.
Wow.
Meaning that he's a legend.
Nice.
Okay. So as everyone kind of files in, of course there's music and the lighting sort of dims, and there are colorful stage lights that kind of captivate the attention to the center of the ring. Mr. Witch and Durla stand on the sidelines next to Candlefoot as Mr. Light gives an opening speech, and a monarch is to be selected. So as he gives this welcoming speech, welcome one and all. Thank you so much for participating in our carnival this evening. We hope that you had a phenomenal, magical time. Tonight, at the very end of the night, we will now crown our Witchlight Monarch. But who better to know this monarch? By the way, this is Mr. Witch that's talking. He's a heavy-set Shatterkai that wears a top hat. He has, he's thick. He's a big guy. He
Played
wears
by the
kind
mayor
of
from,
a plaid business jacket. Looks very sensible. Wears like a little chrysanthemum in his breast pocket. So everything that Mr. Light is, but like the exact opposite. So like Light is very thin, Witch is very heavy, Light is very flamboyant and
The
very
mayor of
like
Halloween Town.
yeah, and Mr. Witch by comparison is a lot more like he's your banker friend that makes sure that you don't go bankrupt.
Okay.
So he looks just very stern, but he's the one that obviously is like keeping everything anchored down.
Okay.
So as he finishes his speech, Mr. Light bounds forward and he raises his scepter that he's been holding. It's a bit like a weather vane. Yes, that right there.
This is light.
Okay.
Yeah.
And sorry, because I'm having a hard time. This is witch.
Yes.
Yeah. That's kind of what I had.
Sorry.
No, it's just because
Getting
I'm having a hard time picturing them.
Yeah, oh,
That
sorry.
helped.
I wish you would have asked. I could have just showed you.
I was
Yeah.
about to say I've got that picture right.
Oh, there you go.
So, yeah. Sorry, I don't do very good at
No,
describing.
you do. It's
I'm
just
trying to be better about that. So.
There you go.
Okay, so at this time, you, and this is just me as a DM speaking. All three of you have participated in a lot of different events tonight. So, at this point, I do want to ask as a DM: are you watching this show? Are you participating in this show as a little sister or as an
No,
elder
she's
sister?
elder sister.
Okay.
She stayed as elder sister. Remember? She hasn't gone back.
Yes, I'm trying to figure out because elder sister and little sister are the same person,
Yeah,
but they both contributed towards the monarchy. So that's why I'm trying to figure out how does that work with your character.
Wouldn't Mr. Witch and Mr. Light know that they're the same person if they're like these shadow kind people with powers?
Well,
See through it.
Mr. Light has not had a direct.
Do you need her to go back to?
No, I don't need her to do anything. I'm asking you as a player.
She's elder sister.
Okay. All right. So, what I'm trying to decide is, and this is kind of a DM question, is the scepter, which we already talked about. The Kinku actually told you what the scepter was. It's that gold scepter that
Yeah.
has a.
Nothing.
Yeah, it has the. No, it's not
That's
that
not it?
thing. It's the gold scepter that has like a weather vane on top that looks like a.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the one that the Kinku told you about that is able to detect
Who's?
who is doing what in the carnival.
God.
So my question is, he doesn't know little sister and the abilities, but like, would the weather vane be able to tell if it was the same person? It's a
I would think so because it points to the
non-sentient.
person.
Yeah, it's a non-sentient.
Yeah, it would point, but it's pointing to the person who
Yeah.
did the most. So I would say because they're the same person.
Yeah.
I would say yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, and again, this is just a DM. And so this is actually something as a DM I'm supposed to ask all three of you.
Mhm.
So this is outside the game. This is outside of what. So a few things. We have Gideon, Little Elder Sister, and Anderson. All three of you have contributed, but Little and Elder Sister and Anderson actually contributed the most. So
Suck it.
yeah. So Gideon was able to I don't know why, but you lowered the carnival move first. I don't remember what you did though, but I moved it.
Was
the
it?
kid.
'Cause the kid.
The kid, you told
I
her
gave
that
up.
you gave up on the
looking
kid.
at-
That's right.
yeah, looking for the kid.
But you did participate in the snail racing. You
Snail
also
race.
participated with the swan,
Yeah. for
and
the
then you
ring.
also helped. Candlefoot get his
Voice
yeah. Trying to think. Little sister
Mm.
participated in the teapot, the big top performance, and the snail race, but the big top performance was worth 2 marks. And Anderson helped restore the voice of Candlefoot, participated in debate with Featherine, although it was not as much as Gideon,
Mhm.
and then he also won first place in the snail racing. So I ask all of you, between the three of you, who should be the monarch, I guess.
Me. I'm kidding.
Look, he's speechless.
Nah, honestly, I don't care. How about sister?
Oh, good, because I didn't want to spend the spell slot.
Why?
Because now she's elder sister, and she kind of wants her way. So if it would go back and forth, I'd try to do something to him.
What do you mean? Try to go back and forth.
Like if
Well,
it
this
was
is out of the game.
if
This
it-
is outside.
right. But like if it was in the game, I had a plan to try and get not more mischievous. Obviously, no attacking or anything.
Yeah.
But more mischievous. But yeah, that's fine.
No, I'm asking between the three of you.
He said okay.
Yeah, if you guys want elder sister to have it, that's fine.
Sure.
Okay.
So
It's
Okay.
it's for Carnival.
Now that they say that, I want.
Well, it's out of the game, bro.
I don't care.
All right,
yeah.
go for it.
Okay, so that's fine. Okay, I try to give everybody.
Yeah, I mean,
free
I
reign.
wasn't gonna take it
And
without.
I didn't. I also
fighting
was
for
like,
it.
as a dungeon master, I also didn't want it to seem like I was choosing David because
Because
he's
I'm-
my husband. He doesn't get privileges because he's.
Well, let me put it this way: I missed out on featherine, so I feel like I deserve something.
The crown is made with swan
Yeah,
feathers.
there you go. Where is she? Where is she? On her head. Someone killed her.
Okay, very good. All right. Sorry, I just needed to go through that really quick, and then I will fill that out later. Okay, so as Mr. Light bounds forward, he is holding his weather vane, and Candlefoot is holding a hat box that contains the monarch's crown. Mr. Witch removes the crown of golden butterflies from the hat box, and you hear a steady drum roll as Mr. Light holds forth his weather vane, and he kind of lays it in his hand like this, like long ways, so it kind of moves on its own a bit like a compass.
Yeah.
And when it comes to a standstill, it's pointing in the direction of the three of you.
Right.
And as he moves closer and closer and closer, it starts to kind of move like a compass.
Mhm.
And it comes to Elder Sister.
So now he's in front of her.
Yes.
Mhm.
For which he is a little bit confused because he understands you as Little Sister.
Yeah.
And this is like weird for him, but
Yeah.
he understands that the weather vane doesn't lie.
Right.
So,
Sing, I'm a big kid now.
So she looks at him and kind of
Yeah.
moves over to the left,
and the weather vane moves with him.
and she moves over to the right.
And the weather vane moves with her. And there's a little pop of confetti. You know how like when there's like the Super Bowl
Yeah.
and the confetti
Yeah.
comes out of the sky and we have our Witchlight Monarch, come forward. And so there's like big fanfare, there's like a spotlight, it's I don't know, what is she doing?
She's just like weirded out, and kind of just goes aggressive glitter. Like, is that what she's supposed to do?
The crowd is just
And then all of a
going
sudden,
wild, they
She
are
looks over at
loving this.
Mary, and Mary's like, and kind of points her to it.
Yeah.
Okay. So she reluctantly gets up and like, I don't know what I'm doing.
So you don't have any memory, or the elder sister and little sister never had.
They
have,
had
like,
fractured
little-
memories of what the other one does. That's why she was practicing the aggressive glitter all the
Yeah.
way to the big top.
So-
And so she goes up to Mr. Light.
Down to okay, and so he kind of takes her hand and puts it on his arm, and he escorts her to the center of the ring, where Mr. Witch comes forward with this golden butterfly crown, and he places it gently on her head. And as he does so, Mr. Light knights the monarch, like side to side, with the Witchlight vein, and happy clowns shower all three of you in glitter. Okay.
Happy
And then-
clowns.
Huh?
Happy clowns, not
Clowns.
terrifying clowns.
Happy clowns. They're not Shatterkai clowns.
Yeah.
So as they're doing that, of course the crowd is going crazy. There's this triumphant fanfare that's occurring. There are butterflies that are just kind of like coming off of you like an aura off the crown. I mean, it's very extra. It's very extra. Now, as the crown is placed on your head, you are now aware that you have been gifted with a charm. It's
Okay.
not a physical charm. The only way to remove it would be from an act of a god or goddess or a wish spell. It cannot be
Wow.
removed. So you are aware that the charm, you can sprout a pair of beautiful butterfly wings, and as long as you have the wings, you can gain a flying speed equal to your walking speed. And you gain a +5 bonus on all charisma-based ability checks. These effects last for 1 hour. After you've used this charm 3 times, it vanishes from you.
Okay. Wow, that's I'm gonna have to make.
I'll
a note
send
of
you
that.
some information.
Yeah, please make
about
me.
that.
Yeah, send me that because that's so I can use it 3 times,
Yes.
and I have a +5 to any charisma check.
Mm-hmm.
With
And
my
you
wings.
gain the flying speed the same as your walking speed. And the effects each time you use that charm, it lasts for 1 hour,
1 hour.
but you get to use it 3 times.
Okay.
So, and it's something that's not assigned with the crown itself. It's just that the crown blessed you with
Right.
that charm.
Okay.
So a charm is similar to a blessing or a wish spell. It's kind of in the same category. It's a very like rare item.
Okay.
But so what is she doing at this time? Is she just
She Why not? Why not? She immediately sprouts the wings,
okay?
flies up 30 feet into the air, does a little twirl, and goes, "Bow, my subjects!" Just like this.
Whoa. Okay.
I'm not even gonna.
As she's
roll for it.
like literally just showers of sparkles all over everyone.
And what do your wings look like?
Are there
They-
candles in the tent? What's the light situation?
It's like a can lighting. You know what I'm talking about, like spotlights.
Okay, then I'm
And
going to
then
use
there's-
thaumaturgy to kind of create like some sort of effect to kind of just for fun.
Just
Yeah.
for sparkles.
Just
There's some angry goblins running
Yeah.
back and forth in the rafters.
She does that. Just angry, what was it? Aggressive sparkles is what
Okay.
we're calling it. Aggressive
Yeah.
glitter. Aggressive glitter.
Okay.
And
I
Mary
won't
is
even
I
make
can make
you.
it cry
I
over
won't
it.
even make you roll for it.
Yeah.
You're just gonna get just this uproarious laughter
Yeah.
and this big applause. Mr. Witch and Mr. Light are like all about it because
Yeah.
it's very extra. You know.
the wings.
What do they look like?
They oh man, I have it in my head. You know that giant moth that's like
The lunar moth.
this big?
Yeah.
Okay, so the wings look in the shape of that, but they're purples, blacks, and reds,
Mm-hmm.
and there are pieces of the wings missing. Like, you know, when the butterfly gets older and starts losing pieces?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that.
Very cool.
Yeah, and again, if anyone's paying attention, I don't know if they are,
Yeah.
but Mary's down there again crying, and that makeup is coming off, and you're seeing that sickly color underneath.
Okay. So I don't. What's your passive perception, Gideon?
Passive perception.
I've been dying to use this picture.
Perfect.
Perfect.
What's my perception?
Passive perception will be on the left side of your screen, underneath your
Oh,
saving
it's 11.
Okay. You do not see Mary's makeup falling. Yeah. And
Oh.
you're sitting behind her, so
Yeah,
you
so
would
you
not
don't
see
see
it
it
either.
either.
So
Wait a minute, how come we don't see it?
because you're looking at the show.
Yeah.
You're not looking at her.
Oh.
It's like out of the corner of your eye or
Yeah.
something.
That's
Yeah. So what is Father Anderson and Gideon doing at this time?
I'm waiting for the show to be over.
Well, I
I
was,
mean,
He's drinking.
yeah.
I haven't found anything worth doing. Yeah, I'm just
But,
like,
I mean, I was paying attention to the ring. That's
Mhm.
what's happening in the ring. Is there anything else happening there? Is there...
Nothing other
Do you
than
need
what I
anything
described.
more than me happening there? I mean, come on.
Okay. Okay, that's why I'm confused. How come I don't see what happened?
No, you don't see what Mary is crying and looking at me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
get his 3 characters straight.
Gosh, yeah, I know.
It's 2 characters.
Little
at the
elder
most.
babysitter.
Babysitter, right?
That's basically what she is.
So,
That's
so
what I
I'm
remember.
like, you know, at first I was like, yeah, and then it's like, right? Because then I see, okay, I'm confused, really.
You're looking at elder sister up in the air, 30
Exactly.
feet,
Yes.
aggressive glitter everywhere. That's what you're seeing.
Oh, okay, good. So that's what I'm
Okay,
looking at.
that's all you're
So
seeing.
it's like, oh, wonderful, huh?
Why would you be
Okay.
confused?
Because I wasn't expecting her to float and have wings.
Oh yeah, because they wouldn't know what.
They wouldn't understand what.
They wouldn't understand why I have wings now and I'm floating.
Yeah.
Only I know I have a thing.
You're a sorcerer apprentice.
Yeah.
So you're probably going through your Rolodex, trying to figure out
How can I get wings?
what is this?
Looking at your little wings like.
It's like,
Like-
wait a minute, I didn't get those wings when I came in.
Yeah. So you probably would be aware that this was a charm, just because you have a background in magic.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
you'd
got it.
probably be aware of that. Maybe not understand the intricacies of it, but you probably would know what it
I know.
was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you would have some kind of knowledge.
Okay.
Okay, very cool. So as everything kind of, happens, she's up there floating. Mr. Light kind of calls you down, and you follow him. They sort of like they escort the monarch on a circuit of the stage while Palasha the mermaid sings a joyous song and pixies flutter all around her. When Palasha's song concludes, Mr. Light leads you on a parade through the actual carnival.
Wow.
So he's gonna start moving you like towards the door and like
Oh, I see.
like on a
Oh, and one thing that I did, because I was like a little bit like paying attention, focus. I reach out to Mary, but I don't look at her. It's like, oh, look at your sister. Look at your child.
yeah.
You know, something. But I don't look at her. But I'm kind of like reaching towards her,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
And I look on her shoulder,
Yeah.
right? And I feel like she kind of like pulls away, but I'm like just paying attention. Right?
Yeah. So as he's taking you on a little escort through the carnival and everybody's going crazy and glitter and winning and everything, that would be Mr. Witch who's taking you.
Yeah, the banker guy.
Yes. So
It's so much easier for you to say the banker
Yeah.
guy. Now I know
So
what he looks like.
as the whole crowd is moving out, the cast of characters is kind of moving out. Burley the bugbear is setting off fireworks. And then meanwhile, while all of this fanfare is happening, Dirla escorts Mr. Witch towards the back of the stage and like out.
Okay.
So what are you guys
Can I
doing?
follow?
Well, I thought you said Mr. Witch, the fatter guy.
The witch is the
He's
light guy,
taking
right?
it.
I
No,
apologize.
like, yeah.
I apologize. Mr. Light
Is
is
that's what I was
yeah,
thinking.
I'm
Maybe
so
Light is
sorry.
doing
Mr.
the-
Light, the twirly dude,
charismatic.
the charismatic one is showing
Doing
me around.
charismatic stuff. The serious one is
Is going off.
Yeah.
I like
Okay,
going
I'm with you.
serious stuff.
Right.
Okay.
I want
Okay.
to follow the witch.
Perfect. Okay.
So you're gonna start following.
Yeah.
Right.
Hold on. I gotta get to the actual big top. So, are you trying to? What are you trying to do?
I just want to see where he's going for now.
Okay. Are you trying to hide? Are you doing it in plain sight? Like,
Well, right now I'm just walking around the big top until I get to wherever he exited. Then I'll kind of try to be a little more discreet.
okay.
More of a, I don't know if I can do deception, but just like if somebody catches me, oh, sorry, I was looking for the bathroom or something like that. Or,
But you can't talk, so.
well, don't tell me what I can do
so.
or can't do.
Okay, so he kind of walks. So if you think of it like a circle, it's a it's a big top.
It's circus.
Yes. So there's the center ring, which is kind of like a stage, and then there's two more rings on the side. There's things going on, but directly behind that center ring is kind of like a flap, and it goes back into like a dressing room area. So you'd have to walk onto the arena to then walk backstage.
So there's not like a think about like
like a stage door or something.
well, I was kind of thinking like this is probably a stupid example, but like let's say the arena of Shamu. There's always like that one row that kind of goes around or something. I was thinking like, hey, here, or like even well, probably not concert arenas or anything, but think about like like if there was like a walkway or something that kind of goes around the circle of, or is it just okay?
It's more set up like a stage than anything. So
Okay. Then, and I'm sure this place is packed.
well, the people are kind of filing out because they're following this parade that's happening right
Okay,
now.
then while they're all doing that, I'll try to stick close. I'm trying to think.
While you're considering Gideon, what are you doing?
So, seeing that Father Anderson is going one way, then Big Sister has been taken away, then I'm here with Mary.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, wait, Father, where are you going? Mary, let's go with your sister. I keep calling her sister. It's not
Yeah,
really
it's
sister,
fine.
right? It's like,
Well, you don't really know
You don't
what
really
she
know.
is.
That's true.
You had a perfect sister, child, cousin. You
Yeah,
don't know.
it's like-
Your person.
I'm gonna keep calling her a sister.
Your handler.
Oh, Mary, they're taking your sister. Let's go with your sister. I don't know where Father Anderson is going, but let's go follow your sister, okay?
Okay.
And
What is
do
Mary
I
doing?
notice anything about Mary? Didn't you say that?
I mean, if you're
At that
looking
point-
directly
well,
at
I
her,
would
now
say-
I'm looking at her.
I would say she's still kind of looking, clapping, and now she's paying attention to you as she's still clapping. Her head just turns, And that's when you see the makeup running and all the
Yeah.
sickly skin underneath.
Yeah.
And she's smiling, but she's actively crying.
Yeah.
Mary?
It hurts.
Mary?
Question: would elder sister leave Mary there, or would it be on? Would it?
Doesn't matter. She won't do much by herself anyways. She would follow. I thought. Well, remember, this is still. She would if. So you gave us this thing where Light is taking us around the carnival.
Yes.
She would have followed her at that point.
Oh, okay,
I
so-
thought we were still setting up the effects, but if everyone's found out, Mary's already gone.
Oh,
Okay. So the reason I
she-
say that is because your character is like.
No, I know. She just think she needs to shadow her.
That's why I was
That's
concerned
interesting.
because as a DM, you don't get two characters. You get one character,
No,
and
there's no-
Mary is like her
Shadow.
accessory.
She's an accessory. She
Okay.
follows her around.
She's for
She
flavor.
can go a little bit from her, but she can't leave her.
So
Yeah,
Mary
she can't
started
attack her
walking.
now.
Yeah, she's following the
can't attack.
parade. She's
She can't steal things. She can't
Got it.
yeah. She can't.
yet.
Okay.
She can't do
All right.
anything.
So I see that Mary, let's go. And then I see that Mary starts walking, but then I do see. Actually, no, because she's walking in front of me.
She's walking behind.
She's walking in front
yeah,
of me.
away from you.
So I don't see
Anything.
anything different.
Okay. So are you following them or are you following Anderson?
I'm going to follow them.
Okay.
So Mary, hold on. We have to wait for Father. And I see him like going away somewhere else. Like, Father, we're going this way. The parade is here. Oh, never mind. He's a grown man. Okay, Mary, let's go. Let's go follow your sister. And I'm like, clapping away and celebrating because it's the grand, parade and
Yeah.
all
I mean,
that.
the energy is very high. I mean,
Yeah.
you guys kept the energy of the carnival maximum. So
Yeah.
like it is like Disney at Christmas right now.
Got it.
It is.
Disney is Christmas at fireworks.
Yeah, Disney Christmas
Okay.
fireworks. It's New Year's Eve fireworks. in the
Wow,
Magic Kingdom.
okay.
It is
It's
like
the maximum.
this
Okay.
is like big stuff right
It's
now.
after hour ticket, so you had to pay for your normal ticket, and now you pay more.
Another ticket. Yeah, basically.
Okay, good.
So,
So
okay.
I'm all excited. But
There is towards the back of the stage, past that flap, is a dressing room that you can sort of see. So what are we doing?
Well, don't ask me. I'm in the parade.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking him.
I'm going to just go straight fucking ahead towards that flat.
Okay, all right. So Dearla and Mr. Witch have they have aggressively taken off. Like they are hightailing it to wherever. So
Yeah.
are you trying to follow them?
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to follow them. That's why I was going that way
okay,
to follow them,
okay,
and I want to see where they're going.
okay. So are you trying to be stealthy about this, or are you
Yes.
okay? Roll a stealth check for me, but roll it with disadvantage because you're not trying to hide. You're just walking towards them.
This is gonna suck because it's gonna be on this thing. Oh wow, 17 or an 18.
Oh, nice.
So
Okay, so
19.
19. Okay, so you are very soft of foot. So you can sort of hear Dearla and Mr. Witch kind of speaking between each other, and it's another night at the carnival for them. So they're pretty much like we're done. So they continue walking through. There is what you're seeing because you'd be moving through it, and they're beyond you. The backstage area is a smaller circular tent that's kind of joined to the big top. There's a curtained doorway that's between the big top and the dressing room. And at this point, it looks like there's like a couple of chairs where there should be like some kind of like security, light security. But right now, everything is just kind of gone. Everybody's kind of moved one way or the other. The dressing room is a scene of colorful clutter. There's tables strewn with makeup kits and glass jewelry, mirrors trimmed with glowing orbs of light, and chests of drawers and wardrobes spilling over with garments.
Okay. And they went where? Or is this where they're at?
So you would have gone into the dressing room, but they're gone. So somewhere there's an exit here.
Kind of investigate for
Yeah.
an exit.
Sure. Go ahead.
Okay. Sure. Oh, well. 16.
Yeah, that's not bad. So you kind of feel your way towards like the perimeter. You're like, you know, trying really hard not to like step on props and make noises and stuff like that. He finds a rubber chicken.
There's a cat.
It's a rubber swan.
What is joy?
No, no, it just goes. Oh.
Okay. And as you sort of push through and kind of go towards the back, this is obviously like backstage carny stuff. And as you are walking out, you notice that there's like a hedge of thorns that it's like this, it's very tall. It's 20 foot high and 5 feet thick. And you, as you're walking through, you can see Durla and Mr. Witch kind of disappear between these thorns, and then they slam back together. So it's a tangled wall of thorns, and it's kind of surrounded by a cluster of wagons, but the caravan is barely visible through the thicket. So this is obviously like the living quarters for the carnies. So, but it's completely covered by this wall of thorns.
Okay. So.
And you already know, by the way, because of Featherine, you know that there is a bugbear named Burley that guards the tents. You know that Durla is in there, and you know that she's a displacer beast. So.
Okay. So, like, where we're at, is this, like, somewhere that you could point on the map? Like, am I outside? Can I see where we...
See where it says staff area?
Okay, so we're right here.
Yeah, so you're very close to, like, the Hall of Illusions. You're very close to Silver Swan Lake.
So, what I want to do, I just want to take out a piece of paper. So, circle, you know, BT for Big Top.
Okay.
I'm trying to give myself direction since I don't have a sense of direction because I'm a fucking... Anyway, and just go through dressing room, go here wherever I felt the exit.
Yeah.
Thorns, and I want to kind of look like, okay, there's Big Top, so here's circle. I don't know what to write. Staff area or whatever, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, very cool. All right, and as you're sneaking about back there,
I get caught and killed.
yeah, basically,
That's what-
you get to see the underside of the.
Peel Hall.
It's just like Lord of the Rings with all the dead people in the water.
Yeah, basically, all the people that Featherine's bored to death.
Literally, she boarded to death.
So as you're back there doing your excursion, I mean the circle of the Witchlight Carnival is not that big. So I would say by that time that you have been escorted through the carnival. Flowers are thrown at your feet. I mean, it's like it is way extra. It is way extra, and you guys are basically coming back to the big top.
Okay.
And as you come back, Mr. Light kind of addresses the crowd and says, "Thank you all for joining us this evening. Don't forget, we'll be back tomorrow. Please join us tomorrow for another ravishing night of magic." And everyone starts, trying to kind of pick up their last things and sort of like find their lost family members and start heading towards the door. And so
And then all of a sudden I see a kid that looks like the lost kid running in front of me. He's like, wait a minute, that kid, and then it disappears. Like,
Pugsley.
Pugsley runs again. It's like, there you go.
That's great.
And I lost him. Damn it.
Dang it. Tomorrow's another day.
So, as you guys are coming back to the big top, he is actually, because he's still kind of like has you like on his arm, and he's going to say, "Now, I believe that you were escorted by 2 other gentlemen. Where might they be?"
Sure. I mean,
She looks around.
Where are you?
Well, I'm close to Mary.
Oh, so yeah. So
Yeah.
I would be able to easily find him because Mary's pretty darn close to me. She would have
Yeah.
not left but 30 feet from me,
Mm-hmm.
So I just look around and point him out.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
point
I wave
Mary
at her.
out.
I'm so frantically waving.
I point at Mary, and then I notice her face, and I tell her to come over really quickly.
Got it. Okay.
And then I at some point I will fix her makeup again.
Mm-hmm.
As she's crying because she's happy that this whole thing has been like something surreal to her.
Mm-hmm.
Like never happened to her, and she's just really happy. And as she's fixing Mary's makeup, she says something to the effect, and I don't know how close he is. I don't know who can hear this, but she's talking to Mary and saying, "Isn't this weird? Shoe on the other foot now, isn't it, Mary?" As she's fixing her makeup.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it. I was still walking.
I'm still walking.
Yeah, and I catch up to both of you.
Yeah.
So he's going to notice, you kind of,
Yeah.
do you come forward?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because I want to be close to Mary and sister. Right.
And he's going to lean down and he's saying, what do you call yourself? Your name. What is your name? Surely you know that.
She looks at Mary, and Mary kind of,
Neck twists.
and she just stares at him, kind of like this. What's the feeling like? Fear at not knowing an answer. She should.
Nervous.
Nervous?
Like all the negative emotions. Like, I don't know how to answer this. I don't.
Dumbfounded.
No worries. Some people get starstruck. I completely understand. And what is your name?
Hi.
Same reaction.
My neck snaps. No, my name is Gideon.
I have heard about you.
Oh,
Featherine says that you're wonderful.
Oh,
She spoke
Featherine.
very highly of you.
Oh, I'm sure she did. I am so glad.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Well, if I may steal only a few more moments of your time, there are a few things I would like to discuss with you for a few moments, if you would.
Very well. There's no place we're going, so sure. Take your time. What do we
So
want
as
to
you
discuss?
guys are kind of discussing here, there is a very large bugbear that comes out of the.
Let me know before an hour is up, because I've had my wings out for an hour, and I need to do something before they go away.
Okay, they would still be up at this point because I mean that circuit
That's
is
fine.
not that big.
I just need to know.
So a bugbear wearing Dunagrees like overalls has little fairy wings and a helmet. It's a helmet made of a jack-o'-lantern.
Oh, jeez.
So it's
Okay.
Awful.
kind of
So
like
bad.
comes forward and he is basically like and he
You
is
want me
going
to do this
to
character?
Huh?
You want me to do this character? Or do good character.
or do good character. So
Go ahead, impression.
and Mr. Light's going to introduce you. This is Burley. He stays with us and he makes sure that we are safe.
Oh, and my eyes open when it's like, oh, Burley.
Burley.
Oh, okay. Hi, Burley.
Featherine say too smart.
Oh, I'm so glad she
There you
she
go.
said I'm good. I'm so glad she. Okay. Hi, nice to meet you. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Meet nice to you.
Meet to nice you. So
Be stupid.
they are going to escort you back toward like past the circus and like past the dressing room, and at the same time he's going to be like asking questions as you are walking. So where are you from?
So addressing the girls.
Both. It's a general
It's a
question.
general question?
He's working the
Sorry.
room.
I see.
Sorry.
He's working the room. This
I
is
actually have an answer to that. Give
Yeah.
me 1 second, because I cannot remember that. You go on.
Okay.
I'll tell you where I'm
Not
from in a
right.
second.
I am from a village not too far from here. It is actually no. Wait a minute. We're in the Feywild, right?
no. You're in a carnival. Right?
No, that's right.
Yeah.
The village. It's. Oh gosh, come up with a name here.
It's okay.
It's not an important village. It's just one of those run-of-the-mill villages. But I grew up around here, and although I've heard of the carnival, I've never had the chance to come and partake. So I am very happy to be here, and my, what an experience!
Are you trying to deceive?
No, I'm just
because
You have
because
been here
you
before.
have been here before.
Oh.
That's
Yeah,
where
we've all
How about you
been
haven't
here.
been here since you were such a small lad?
Yeah.
We've all been here before.
You
We keep forgetting that part.
all three of you snuck in as children.
That's right. That's
That's
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so
There's a reason I'm trying to
it's
find
like
people.
many years ago, as a child, I was able to come here and enjoy it. So I'm very happy to come back here as an adult and see it with new eyes.
Yeah, so all three of you, part of the setup of this story is that you all stole yourselves you snuck into the carnival
Yeah.
and you were caught, and
Yeah.
that's why something was taken from you.
And
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So let's say that I'm trying to deceive, saying that I've never been here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's go with that.
Okay, go ahead and roll a deception check.
Roll deception. Roll deception.
is there? Yeah, there is. In the long list.
Yes.
And I'll chime in after him.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Maybe. Oh, seven.
And you're full of it.
Yeah, hold on. I just want to look at the
I have
stat
a
book here.
+4 deception.
Wow, that's bad.
So I rolled
So
a
you rolled a
3.
3.
I rolled a 3.
That is bad.
Oh my gosh. The bad streak continues. That
Oh man, the last I think I rolled only once.
Well,
the last
remember
time.
with my the race, the snail race?
Oh yeah, you did like 3 bad ones in a row.
Oh.
Like, there's no way you're gonna win that one.
Yeah. Sorry, I just wanted to check his stat block real quick. And he kind of looks at you, and his smile falters ever so slightly. Oh, how interesting. And you? He knows that you're lying.
Yeah.
He knows that you're lying.
Elder sister.
I try lying.
Well, she still reeling from the high that she's been feeling for this entire event. She kind of locks arms with Mary and goes, "Well, we're from a small village by a river. Can't recall its name, but." And then you see her kind of reach in, right here on Mary's collar,
Yeah.
and I don't know if they can see this.
Yeah.
But she's kind of not trying to hide anything right now.
What?
Looks at it and goes, "Well, Mary's from," and then you see the symbol of Our Lady of Silver, and she puts it back. She's from a convent, and I grew up with her, not in a convent, but I can't remember the name of the village.
Ah, lovely. Best friends since birth. I love it. And as you guys are moving through, where are you at this point? Are you still standing at the throne? I mean, the thorn wall.
Yes, I'm trying to make my way back, which since I have a hard time finding where I'm going, I'm gonna be looking for landmarks
That's great.
like looking at big top. I might be trying to retrace my steps to kind of exit, get to where people are.
Got it.
Might be trying to find them. Keep a lookout.
Okay,
For them.
so as you guys are exiting through the back flap of the dressing room to go to the thorn wall,
You see me rolling down a
you
hill.
bump into Anderson.
Oh.
Wow, ain't that lucky?
For
Father. Oh, hey.
which Mr. Light says, "Ah, there you are," in a very
I knew that you had done it all along.
yeah,
That's great.
just very knowing.
That's great.
Okay, and so he's going to say, "Please follow me," and he kind of lifts the weather vane, and the thorn wall sort of parts, and it allows Burley, and then the three of you and Mr. Light to go into the staff area.
Okay.
And he-
Oh, backstage. Ooh.
It wastes my
Amazing.
time.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right back where this is the first time I've seen this area.
So Burley is watching the three of you intently.
Okay.
So if you guys,
I'm watching him intently.
so I don't know if you guys are trying to
Nope.
sneak off, do something, whatever.
No,
I'm
but I'm,
early.
Huh?
No, I'm kidding.
no, but I'm
Not level 3.
I'm curious. It's like, well, Bernie, where are we going? Is he Burley moving ahead or behind us?
I don't know.
He's kind of like behind you
Behind.
watching, but Mr. Light is leading you to a particularly ostentatious wagon. Out front of the wagon is an aging clown that's got like painted grin, and he's puffing on a bubble pipe. But he kind of like glares at you as the bugbear, kind of ignoring the clown, like moves through to open the door to the wagon for the three of you to go into. So the clown is like this. He's got a painted happy face, but he's clearly like not happy.
So I'm turning. So Burley's kind of pushing us, right? Not pushing us, but
moving you. He's
moving.
He's
Right,
like
exactly.
like cattle.
Exactly. So I'm walking backwards, right? So I'm facing Burley. It's like, oh, Burley, where are we going?
But Mr. Light is with it. Sorry.
Mr. Light is
So
with
with this.
you.
No, I know.
No, I just want to make sure for my own.
Okay. So it's like, Burley, where are we going? Or this is backstage. What are we doing here?
Backstage.
Management tent
Management.
or wagon.
Wagon.
Banishment. Management.
So as he's pushing you guys forward, the flamboyant elf grins from ear to ear as he welcomes you into the wagon with this, mighty theatrical bow. Please come in. I am so delighted to meet all of you. If you didn't catch it, my name is Mr. Light, and this is my associate, Mr. Witch. He gestures to a stocky elf lounging on a bunk. Mr. Witch nods to you and kind of doffs his top hat. Just could not hear. So he's gonna bring you guys all in, and it's not a particularly cramped tent. Like, this is obviously like not tent. I keep saying tent. It's not. It's a wagon. I apologize. And you can tell this is probably the largest wagon here, and it definitely has
Hummer limo.
Huh?
Hummer limo.
No, it's the wagon from that show, that Rapunzel show.
Yes.
I got it.
Yes.
I got it in my head. That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Okay.
So obviously, the wagon looks smaller, but once you get inside, it's actually like much bigger.
It's an RV wagon from Harry Potter.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say
basically.
the tent that they go in.
RV wagon.
Yeah, it's kind of an RV wagon.
God.
So it's quite large, but it's wider than an RV. Like, RV is only as wide as
That's just like the
usually.
tents that they had in Harry Potter, where you go in, it looks like a little 5 foot 5 by 5, but it's
Yeah.
really like a 20 by 20.
Exactly. So this is obviously like a magical space, and so there.
The TARDIS.
Magic.
It's a TARDIS.
It's a
You're
TARDIS,
right.
Yeah. So there's obviously like a mixture of things in this room. I mean, it's kind of what you saw in the backstage. Like, you can tell like Mr. Light has this whole space over here that's like costumes and tights and glitter and sequins and makeup and like
What's that thing shaped like a cucumber?
You can't talk.
Yeah.
All the jokes.
Yeah, and
Sorry.
there's like over on this side there's more of like an accounting area. There's a
I knew
desk that's got like several books.
And
There are several books that are like open. You can tell that this is like they're keeping they're running the bills, and like they're trying to keep like tabs on everything, and they're
Mr. Witch has something that looks like something an OCB person had. And just like everything.
exactly everything is exactly where it needs to be.
God.
There's
a place for everything in its place.
The what?
A place for everything and everything in its place.
Right, and he's got an Atticus out, and he's got like maybe like a way, like a not
No,
a
scale.
I couldn't get the word out. So I could remember Atticus, but I couldn't remember scale. Jeez. So it's obviously very like set up here. And as they bring you in, both Witch and Light sort of kind of lean into you, say, come, and they ask you to sit down at this. It's a round table where obviously you can have meetings between, maybe like 8 to 10 people.
Great.
Can I do insight to see if like they're being I don't trust them.
Roll an insight check.
Roll a good one, please.
Yeah, please. We've been rolling like crap for 2 sessions.
I've been
Shut up. You've been rolling better, so keep it up.
Oh. Now you had to ruin it. 10.
It's because you're not using your
And
real
I have
dice.
a plus 8.
Where's your tower?
I forgot it. I
Oh,
was
you
in
forgot
her-
your bag here, so we gotta give it to you.
Yeah, you have a bag here,
With some dice.
a leather bag.
Oh.
So, you're not like 100% certain. It doesn't feel sinister. It doesn't feel like.
I'm still on edge. I don't like this.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
lost 2 things at this place now.
Yeah. So
One by choice.
it's obviously to you. It doesn't feel sinister. It doesn't feel like you're being set up. It doesn't feel like you're about to get eaten. Like, you know what I mean? So as they ask you to sit down, Mr. Light is going to lean in closely and say, "So what really brought you here tonight?"
Earmo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Father. I'm sorry. Father lost his voice just recently, by the way. And so he's making motion that he would like to have his voice back. So he obviously.
And his smile kind of falters. He's like, "Have you perhaps run into a Kenku? It's about yay high, black feathers,
That's every kink, isn't it?
particularly chaotic."
Well, we've seen kinkus. Yeah, yes. Why?
Are you trying to deceive?
No, I'm like, well,
Could
sort
you-
of, because I
Sounds like a
mean,
deception.
I'm being vague. It's like
You can take your time with these kind of decisions.
do
Do not feel rushed.
You just described every kinko that we met before. So.
And he's going to go into a little bit more detail. It's
Okay.
like she I have a picture of her. I apologize.
She's got feathers, a beak,
exactly.
eyes.
She got yay big. She speaks with a man's voice.
Here, I'll just do this.
Kelsey.
Oh.
How about
Okay.
because she's elder sister is still in a daze from the
Everything.
greatness.
Your crown is still on, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. Just kind of turning sideways. She will. Oh, pull a little fleece out of her pocket, and you'll see a little, an exact replica of the Kenku that we saw. Because I've only seen one in this entire thing,
Mhm.
right? And she'll just be like, "We saw that thing."
Delightful. So, is this how Candlefoot received his voice back?
Didn't you get his voice back? Didn't you get his voice
Well,
back?
he lost
Yeah.
offered his voice.
Yeah.
So
He
you
just
all-
motioned-
I don't give a shit about the
Okay,
Kenku,
so he just motioned. He
Yeah.
thumbs up that yes.
Oh, lovely. So you sacrificed your own voice so that he could have his restored. How thoughtless.
Thoughtful.
Thoughtless.
Uh,
Thoughtless.
While all this is happening, I'm just writing down, because that's not very okay, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, I'll just give you the note that says, I don't give a shit about my voice, it's just I have a hard time traveling because I can't seem to find my way.
So are you handing this to Witch or are you handing it to Light? To Light?
Whoever's,
Yeah.
Whoever's closer.
like, why are you here? I'm like, I can't
Yeah,
do
they're asking us
Ah.
down here. So
So you have lost things.
yes.
Mr. Witch is going to lean in now, and I can't do a deep voice, so bear
Yeah.
with me. He's going to say, "Tell me what happened."
Tell me what happened.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well,
So I'll go back
When
and
I was
I'll
little-
read the flashback one more time.
no, the flashbacks when basically I would be telling them question mark. When I was little, I just broke in and lost. Are we gonna say it out loud? What you sent us? What we lost?
If you would like to share what you've lost, you can.
Okay.
You don't have to, but
I can't seem to do very well in keeping secrets.
so
Kids.
Mr. Witch and Mr. Light are both going to kind of look at each other and say, "Oh yes, I think I remember that." That was fun.
So you made me this way.
Oh no, not us.
Who?
Well, and you can tell both of them kind of like,
Shut up.
No.
Yeah.
Lock up.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
lock
like
up. They
lock
shut
up.
up. Like shut or open.
it's
I'll
commonplace
lean
for
in.
things to go missing.
I'll lean in, and because my wings are still up, and I get a +5, right?
Well, hold on.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
They are both going to kind of, because they're used to this. This is a known thing for them.
Mhm.
Mr. Witch will kind of sit back and say, "I regret that you have lost those things, and I'm certain that you are here for the same reason. But I assure you that we are not responsible for those losses. There are forces at work on the other side that are entirely beyond our control."
What forces? Come on, you can tell me.
Mr. Light is gonna ask. Mr. Light is gonna add on. The wheel of time turns ever on. What's lost is lost, and what's gone is gone. And don't forget also that the Kinku also gave you a conversation that they had as well. She
Yeah.
repeated an entire conversation.
Yeah. That they someone gave them something so they could keep
I'll
going.
repeat the conversation just because you guys don't take
No, they
notes.
gave them something. We don't know exactly
We don't know
what
what
it is.
that
Remember,
is.
you told us we didn't know what it was. They gave them something,
So they could
So
stay
they
in
could
business.
stay in business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then, but they took something, right?
No,
That part
that's
I-
why I said I'll just repeat
Okay.
it. Okay. Someone is going to find out about this. They'll shut us down. Followed by Witch's calm yet firm reply. We agreed to the pact. Our hands were forced, but our eyes were open. We let the hourglass come and take what it wants, and in return, we stay in business. That is what you wanted, right?
So they took
So,
something.
I'm gonna write pact with a question mark.
Oh. They kind of like look at each other like, unfortunately, there are forces in play that are beyond our control.
What forces?
What are we talking about here?
Forces.
Forces.
We know what.
Are we talking about like other like another carnival that wants to take you down, or are we talking about some kind of a force like a god, or what is it?
And so, Light, who normally is very extravagant, he's very like extra. He kind of leans back, and the smile kind of falters a little bit, and he says, "You can't take everything that a disgruntled guest who is a troublemaker and who has a Fey patron. You can't take everything that she has to say seriously. Yes, she does have a patron, Sibilna, who dwells in the Feywild domain of Prismeer. But we have no responsibility for the things that have gone missing."
Who does? And she tries to persuade because I have my wings out,
Okay.
and I get +5 to charisma.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion?
I don't know if persuade. Yeah, persuasion.
Persuasion,
Yeah, I
yeah.
would say.
Which would I add the 5 to that?
I think so.
Maybe.
Cool. And that was fun.
All right. So this plus persuasion plus the 5. Oh jeez.
You're gonna need it.
13.
13 with your...
Oh wait. Can I glug my thingy? Isn't that what that's for?
Yeah, but if you do it in front of them, like, that's weird.
So,
No.
I don't know. You're the DM.
I mean,
What does that do again? I think.
it's a potion of advantage.
Yeah.
But if you're pressuring,
No, I'm just persuading.
Persuading.
Very charismatic. I've got wings. I'm your monarch.
yeah.
Exactly. She's the
Are you
monarch.
trying to help?
He's in the background with jazz hands.
No, I'm just waiting to see because I'm also mesmerized by the wings.
No touch.
No touch.
No touch.
Okay.
If unless I misunderstood something or wasn't paying attention, it sounded like the person that is, behind stealing stuff and all that stuff in this pack is the same bitch from the Feywild or the Fey shit, right? Prismeer.
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 Her patron is from Prismeer.
Correct.
So we find that bit.
You write it down, please. Yeah.
We find that bitch. We get our stuff back. I don't say bitch.
If we find
Well, whoever's
the patron,
the patron, or like whoever's patron is that person. Whatever. I don't know. I'm getting.
so you write down, if we find Zybilna, we get our things back.
By her, that's one step to possibly getting things back.
And so you give this to them.
Yeah.
For which they're going to look at it and think for a moment. If you could find her, then you would get your things back.
But what?
So I guess my persuasion didn't.
It was only
Save
a
that
third.
potion.
No, you just never said anything about it. So I was wondering, like,
It was like it just wasn't quite.
I did an
she
interruption.
musters or something.
But and I interrupt. Like, but
She covers with her wing.
Oh, you guys, bloop.
look.
I'm kidding. I'm not
But-
gonna
but-
do
See, you gotta do what I
Mr.
do at work.
Light.
Pretend you're coughing, just.
Oh my gosh.
But so, Mr. Light. So, but what about your carnival? What was it that this pack? Did you lose something too?
And he's going to very forcefully say, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll press the matter.
Okay.
But we've. You
I'll
said-
give him advantage if he wants to roll something. And no,
But
I was
I
actually
from what we understood from that I don't want to say Kate Cook, from what I understand it, there was something that it was missing or that happened to the carnival. Isn't that right? Is there something that carnival needs in
Things go
Yes.
missing from the carnival all the time.
precisely. So that is my point. So is there something that was missing and now it's in possession of what's her name? The patron.
Zybilna.
Is there something that is in possession of Isabel now?
And Mr. Witch is going to be very careful with his words, saying, Zybilna is on the other side. Zybilna, you could tell he's really thinking about how to word this. If you could find Zybilna, you could find the things that you have lost, and our carnival would be saved.
And why haven't you or any in the carnival, have you made an attempt, or do you?
Of course we have.
And obviously it was not successful. But may I ask why?
There are things at play that are beyond our control.
Well,
Even Kettlestein, the the mischievous Kinku, is not allowed to pass to the other side.
so you're unable.
Correct.
That makes perfect sense.
So,
However, Mr. Light's going to jump in.
Uh-huh.
I believe that the three of you can make it.
That's very, very reassuring. Thank you. Why would you say that? We don't know. You don't know us, so.
I may not know you, but the weather vane does not lie. I can tell that the three of you, throughout the night, have contributed much joy to our carnival. You kept the spirits high. You kept people entertained. It was lovely to watch everything that you did this evening.
Oh, you were watching us. You were.
Of course. I know everything that happens.
okay, so I'm gonna hand over a piece of paper. Do you know what secret saying is to get into the Fey realm through a mirror in the Hall of Illusions?
Oh, like you're just very
You're going to the point.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm tired of buttering people up. I'm getting straight into characters.
He's gonna say, I do. And I would be happy to take you there, if you will agree to find Zybilna and restore her.
Restore.
And
How?
He-
Or, oh.
And what?
you can tell that he's trying to articulate words that will not come.
Okay. So,
Just
Uh,
you
it-
can talk.
cursed.
Cur-
Question mark.
Oh, perhaps. No, I'm leading to you. It's like, oh, perhaps they're cursed. Is that what you're thinking? Oh, okay. And I look at him, kind of like inquisitive. It's like, I don't say the word curse, but it's like,
Do an insight check.
sure.
Insight. Please.
That says I'm kind of helping with this.
Oh,
You can roll an insight check too.
Oh.
4.
Alright, I'm helping you out, maybe.
You're thinking about feathering.
Fuck, god damn. Well, 15.
15.
Better than
Wow.
4, but.
So 15 is
I
good.
have a
though.
+8, and
15 is pretty good. So you can tell that this is some kind of magic that is stopping them from speaking.
they're being controlled.
Yeah, they're
Like, honestly, if I could talk, I'd be saying a lot fucking more, but I'm
Yeah.
trying to make it, like, reasonable where
Yeah.
I'm not a.
Speedwriter.
right.
On this day and this time, we. like, I'm not. That's just like.
Okay. Oh, very well. So you said that you know how to pass through the mirror.
We do.
Oh, okay.
If you
This
would be
one-
willing to go, I will take you there now.
I stand up, and
You don't wait. You're not waiting. You're going for it. It's like, oh.
I want my shit back. Not so much my voice, but I won't be able to say I'm going somewhere to my grandma's house and I get fucking lost.
okay.
And I'm like, kind of a bit startled. It's like, oh, I see that he stands up, and then.
And that was just coincidence. I'm just standing up because of my
Yeah.
stretch.
and,
We're almost to a stopping point.
Sorry, I missed that whole.
That's okay.
Sign before you show you.
So yes, absolutely. If it benefits you and it benefits us, then by all means, yes, we are in. Yes.
And elder sister?
I'm sorry.
You gotta fill him in.
Sure. Yes, she's still locked arms and just still
No.
reading.
They just-
reading Mary's makeup.
They
Okay.
just offered to help us go through a mirror. To
In
She hasn't paid attention much at all, so she's just sure.
Oh, okay.
great.
So looking at her wings. Yeah.
Literally, like she's just been fixing the makeup and just looking and.
So by the way, the hour has come to an end, so your crown disappears.
I
It
was
goes,
asking before.
Oh, no, that's right.
I wanted to
You wanted to-
oh, it would probably end in the middle of this conversation. So what is
Okay,
it?
then
that
go
you
ahead.
guys-
I was literally just gonna ask Mr. Light if, because I was your monarch
Yeah.
and because I've done such a great job at your carnival, if I could have a yearly pass to the carnival.
Well, the carnival only comes for
8 years.
every
Every
8
8
years,
years.
and it's
Can I
only
come
there for
free
3 days.
The next time you guys are here.
Of course. Once a monarch, always a monarch.
Oh.
You know how Terry Crews does it in the Guardians of the Galaxy, right? That's what she does.
Okay, so as you all agree, Mr. Light and Mr. Witch stand up abruptly. Then we must hurry before the dawn. So they're gonna file you. They're gonna file you out, but they are like, as they're moving, they are kind of looking to make sure that they're not really being watched. So it's like one of those like quickly backstage go, right?
Okay.
And as you're being ushered, Mr. Witch very seriously says to you as you're walking, there are 3 things that you need to understand. There is the rule of hospitality. When a
Please write
friend,
that down.
Yes.
So please write that down.
I'll write it down.
when a friend, an enemy, or a stranger enters your home, you are expected to be gracious and accommodating to them until such time as they prove, by their words or actions, undeserving of such hospitality.
When a friend or foe?
Yes.
That's weird.
Friend, an enemy, or a stranger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rule number 2, the rule of ownership. You must not steal from a friend, an enemy, or a stranger. To take something that doesn't belong to you without the rightful owner's permission is a crime and an unforgivable breach of etiquette. And last but not least, there is the rule of reciprocity. When a friend, an enemy, or a stranger offers you a gift, you are obliged to accept it and offer something of comparable value, be it a gift or service, in return. Such reciprocation does not need to happen immediately, but you are indebted.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So,
I'll be writing that down when they're saying that, and so I'm gonna say probably when in the Fey realm, be nice, don't steal, except in return in time.
Yeah.
That way we simplify it.
Yeah.
As in, don't start shit. There won't be shit.
right. And so, as you guys make your way, it's not a very long walk from the staff area to the Hall of Mirrors. I mean, it's Hall of Illusions. It's like right there. So you're moving together, and Candlefoot, who is kind of locking everything up for the night, he sees you and he understands, because this is not the first time that he's seen this before.
Okay.
And he quickly opens the door and he allows all of you to pass through, for which
Burley's still behind us.
Burley is still behind you.
Hey, before we go, I'll hit you up on something in a minute.
As Witch and Light move through the Hall of Illusions, their reflections in the mirror show them as gloomy Shatterkai children, with your own youthful reflections following behind. Soon they call you to a halt. The mirrors now reflect everyone's true age. Mr. Witch addresses you in a hushed tone. Everything you seek and more lies beyond this mirror. If you mean to step through, then stand in front of the glass and repeat this rhyme. Hither, thither, here and there, wander yonder, show me where.
I go first and repeat it. Oh, fuck, I
You can't!
Damn it!
Show me where?
Here, there,
Here and there,
here and there.
wander yonder,
Wander yonder.
show me where.
Show me where.
How's he gonna go through?
So you say the incantation?
Yes.
Okay. And as he says it, mist swirls in the mirror and it blots out your reflection.
Oh, okay.
And Witch is going to say, mind the rule of 3, future, past, and present. And Light will say, find the alicorn and free the dormant queen at last.
Do I have to repeat that, or?
No. These are things that they are telling you as you're moving
Oh,
through.
okay, got it.
Do you guys move through the mirror?
Okay, so only one person had to say it?
Only one person had to say
Okay,
it.
cool. Yeah, alright.
So
Let's go.
you are like really want to go, so you go first, right?
Okay.
Well, get my shit back.
Okay.
Girls, are
You may want to write that down, by the way. What they just told you.
Did it?
Mind,
I'll remind the rule of 3.
future, past, and present.
Okay, future. Okay, hold on a second. Future, past, and present.
And Light is going to say, find the alicorn and free the dormant queen at last.
Free the dormant queen at last. Okay.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay, so girls, go ahead. I just want to make sure that the girls are,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I will have gone in first.
He's gone in already?
Yes.
Yeah.
They both kind of usher him into the mirror.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go.
Okay. Perfect.
And they're no longer there. Right?
Right.
And I'll tell you this after the game so they don't
Oh,
do
you
that.
pushed me through
Yeah, I
first.
pushed you through.
Oh, so we're on the okay.
And for just a quick moment, elder sister will ask Mr. Light and Mr.
Witch.
something, which I'll tell you later because
Okay.
they're not there to hear, and I don't want them to hear.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I go.
All right. Break.
And then I go.
Good.
You stand at the edge of a raised and broken causeway under a hazy twilight sky. The causeway, which is built from pale stones that glow faintly from within, towers over the surrounding landscape, but large sections of it have crumbled away. The parts that remain in place are separated by large gaps where portions have collapsed. A fog-shrouded swamp spreads out below you in all directions, and up from its murk wafts the smell of rotting plants. Also rising from the swamp is the music of nature, a discordant symphony of croaking frogs and singing birds. And as you guys step forward, once all 4 of you have gone through, the portal closes. So
We're trapped.
yes. So specifically, if you look at
It should be in hither somewhere because you
Yeah.
said a swamp.
it's right here, Queensway. That's where you are. Right there.
Well, that's nice.
So you're kind of like on this on a bridge that's already broken. No, you cannot cross the bridge. It's too far for your rope. Yeah.
The hell it is. I have rope tricks I can use.
Okay.
I can barely
Slanty
see it.
tower.
Who has the highest passive perception?
Well, but it doesn't.
Uh,
12.
Oh, I have 15 now.
Oh.
So-
Passive perception.
Mm-hmm.
12.
So,
By the way, the spell on your voice has been broken once you went through the portal into this new dimension.
oh, this place is.
I cast silence.
Spell magic.
Okay.
Immediately.
Oh,
Father,
fucking finally!
you would see this. You guys would not see this. But in the distant sky, you spot a great balloon made of a patchwork material. It spins out of control as though punctured, causing the wicker basket that hangs from it to swing wildly. The balloon plunges out of sight, disappearing in the fog approximately 1 mile away, over by the slanty tower.
Okay, so,
We didn't
we're
see that.
here. Oh, there's the balloon. Okay, so we were here. He sees
saw it.
this.
You guys have not seen it.
Yeah, he sees this and it lands by the slanty tower.
Yes.
There you go, if you wanted to see this. We're here. Balloon landed by the slanty
There
tower.
should be a balloon
Yeah,
on
right
the
there.
map. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, got it.
Hey. You lads see that?
See what? There's so much to see here. See what?
Balloon just fell there. It looked like it popped.
The sky is like this beautiful, like orangey purple mixture. Like everything here is different than anything you've ever experienced before. Like it is, even the wind carries like in this particular area, it would carry like a dense dirt smell, mixed with
It's the swamp.
mixed with occasional bursts of methane here and there. So
It's a swamp. Exactly what I know what it smells like. Yeah, it's,
It's
a
a
swamp.
bog.
so
It's a bog, yeah.
it's both beautiful and also
Disgusting.
like it's very foreign. So obviously there are trees. You can see like little not a cypress knee.
Mhm.
You know the cypress knees that pop up in swamps?
That's what you call them?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that what? Okay.
I never knew what anyone
Yeah,
ever
right.
called them. I just thought they were just things.
Yeah, it's a cypress knee.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Good.
Yeah.
Cypress knee
Google that
sounds way
shit.
better
Hold
than
on. I gotta Google that.
Oh my gosh.
The more you know, the mo you know.
That's what my family always called.
Okay, good.
Wikipedia, cypress knee.
Remember that.
Oh.
That's because I was born and bred in the bayou.
Braid.
Great and bye.
It's a Cajun thing.
It is. It's a Cajun thing.
Anyway. But I told them.
Look at all the food.
Yeah, basically. You got fish, frogs, maybe a crab,
Yeah.
Gators.
something. Gator.
Yeah.
Won't touch those frogs though.
Snakes.
Snakes, yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
They kill those things.
What are you learning, David?
Well, cypress knees. I always wonder what the hell they were called.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so when you ask, have you seen that? I was finishing up
Yeah, did y'all
Mary's
see that?
makeup and I said, no. I whisper, you're fine. And I, oh, what?
Me?
What'd you see?
Oh,
it's a Mary.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Everything's so.
I'm on my southern thing. I need to rearrange my accent.
So
Fine, I can't do it.
Everything's so spectacular here. Oh, and the colors so vibrant, and even this. Well, I mean, the smell's kind of weird, but
Did you fart?
no.
So for you, because you were a sorcerer's apprentice, so you've
Yeah.
read about all different kinds of magic.
Correct.
You would have a general idea of what the Feywild is supposed to look like, except that it's like Feywild-esque, but you would be kind of like disappointed because you're like, a swamp? Really?
Would I know from my grandmother or grandmother?
Yes. You would have a vague, like, you would be aware that you're in the Feywilds, but again, it's like,
It's the opposite of where I grew up.
yes, and also
So I know.
it's beautiful, it's romantic, it's colorful. There's all different things happening
Sun's
at the
rising?
same time. It's kind of a twilight.
It was a beautiful day. Makes me sick.
So, but it's kind of like you think Feywilds, you think flowers and fields and trees and forests and fairies.
Nah, I think
and,
fucked up shit from what I've heard.
Yeah.
Of all
So
the places, it had to be a swamp. Ah, what a
Mary, stay
swamp.
close. You know what this place is like.
So, well, I'm gonna go over to. Guess it's like a bridge that we're on.
you're up on it's a tall bridge.
Yeah.
So you're kind of like on an isolated section of that of the
Okay.
Queensway. The highway that you're on is 20 feet wide and 100 feet above the swamp.
Well, I'm going over to the side to be like, yeah, and Bloom landed over there. Like a
Over there?
blimp. You ever hear of a blimp?
No, what is that?
A balloon that carries people.
Oh.
To put it simply.
Well, if you say so, I did not see it. I'm so sorry. I
But
apologize.
since we're new here, we might want to go investigate that. You know, there might be some locals that might give us some
Some
information.
direction?
Direction.
So, by the way, you've basically spent an entire day because you just spent like how many hours at the carnival on top
At
of the
least
things? Yeah.
like 6.
And at the final hour of the carnival, it's kind of like before sunrise. So, if you continue going much further without resting, you guys will incur
Yeah,
a point of it.
Well, I figure I look around. I figure we're high.
Yeah.
We're on a road that's broken. Nothing can get up here quite easily. I'm kind of saying this out loud.
Yeah.
Maybe we should take a rest here.
I suppose we can take some time and get acquainted with the area.
Plus, we're high up. We can kind of look and see.
Sure.
So who's going to take watch?
Very, I'll take the first watch.
Okay, hold up.
Okay.
Hold up. I just want to fly.
This song.
Sorry.
Lots of 90s.
Yep. I've been dying to do this. Juice girl. Alright, enough of that shit. Where is it? Why can't... Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is.
Waiting.
Okay. Does anyone have rope? We have rope? Someone's got to have rope. Please. I haven't been able to do anything useful with my magic, guys. I turned into a small kangaroo.
I got rope.
Thank God. How long?
50 feet.
You've
It's-
got to be shitting me. Do you have rope?
I have nothing in my inventory. What the hell?
No, it's fine. I need 10 more feet. It's like literally real
When
specific.
you make a character, I mean,
You're
not that rope
supposed
is.
to give me inventory. I don't have anything. I only have my wand.
You probably messed up on the initial, and you didn't add
Yeah,
starting
you should
inventory.
have put your adventurer's gear in there.
Oh wait, I have 2 rope because I'm prepared.
Well, if
To
in
go
that-
to the Feywilds?
in his adventure.
No, for
then he
any-
forgot
Yeah,
to
Pedrito should have
Okay.
another.
All right.
Okay, let's
Do
say
you
we
guys have rope?
No.
Yes.
Give me the rope.
I don't have it.
Give me the rope.
What do I
I
get?
have a rope. Yeah.
What do you need?
Safety, comfort. Give me the damn rope.
Can you say please?
I have Mary slap him.
Really?
I dodge.
She is kind of slow. It's
Yeah.
more like he's just like
I punch Mary straight in the face.
Nope, nope.
I'll give the break.
ties it.
Who's tying it?
I tie it.
What is your minor curse? Oh, the fires. Okay,
Yeah.
you're good.
Relax.
Okay.
Relax.
Sorry.
Yeah, he's not.
Okay. Little piece of parchment. Little corn extract. Rub it on the rope. The rope kind of up, and you see a portal open at the top.
So-
Everybody up.
I
Wait,
gotcha.
what is
It's
this?
called rope trick.
Yep.
You touch a length of rope that is up to 60 feet long, one end of the rope that then rises into the air until the whole rope hangs perpendicular to the ground. At the upper end of the rope, an invisible entrance opens to an extra dimensional space that lasts until the spell ends. The extra dimensional space can be reached by climbing to the top of the rope. The space can hold as many as 8 medium or smaller creatures. The rope can be pulled into the space, making the rope disappear from view outside the space. Attacks and spells can't cross through the entrance, into or out of the extra dimensional space, but those inside can see out of it as if through a 3-foot by 5-foot window centered on the rope. Anything inside the extra dimensional space drops out when the spell ends. Now, it's only 1 hour. My idea is we kind of just came in out of nowhere. I know more or less what the Feywild's about. It's not the safest place. I kind of want to scope the place out before we take a long rest, like in case something's coming to where we came. Right?
Okay, sure.
So everybody up, and I beforehand I tied little knots. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I come in, and then the rope gets pulled up, and I'm gonna watch for an hour before we take a long rest.
What does your extra dimensional space look like?
Right now, nothing. It's just, oh no. Okay. There are, you hear, sounds like wailing, but I'll just say this. You hear what sounds like wailing. It's pretty damn dark. The lightning in the background and whatnot. Very foggy. It's very, very creepy.
Okay.
So you took them to a scarier swamp.
You know where I come
In
from.
the sky.
It looks like where I grew up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this place?
You get used to it.
I didn't go up.
You hear,
You didn't go up?
No.
Okay.
you hear like wailing, like moaning, like what it sounds like someone's dying.
Either, like, I will. No.
you
I'll take my chances down here.
take a peek and go
I'm
down.
gonna stay in the happy swamp.
I don't want to swamp.
Okay, very good. Okay. Alright, so are we taking a long rest? What are we doing?
That was for an hour, and then we'll come out. I'm just making sure that
Okay.
nothing attacks us. DM.
Okay.
And then we'll take a long rest, I guess.
Alright.
And you said you're gonna take the first watch?
Yeah, so
Yes.
it's fine. I'm not gonna make you do watches because you guys are pretty high up. And
Oh, okay.
you guys you're in the area of the game that you do the tutorial in, so.
So it's safe. No matter what comes at us, we can kill it with one hit.
Exactly.
Okay, got it.
That's not fun.
So go ahead and give yourselves a long rest.
And one more level up.
No.
Jeez.
Good try.
Milestone. You slept in the Feywild.
I know. Achievement unlocked.
Yeah.
I'm just running.
I still need one more level before I can do what I want
Well,
to
you're
do.
just gonna have to chill. So,
At least we're
so
playing
I
this
will
game
tell
more.
you that you can see Slanty Tower from where
I would
you
hope
are.
so. This shit's huge.
But there is kind of a thick fog that kind of blocks your view from really anything further than that.
Okay.
So
So for visual reasons, we should not take our cue from the fog on the map. No, like what we're seeing here. So like you're saying we can't see because there's fog here.
Okay, so the fog there is just for the map's sake.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yon, hither, and thither are 3 entirely separate dimensions.
Right. That's why I'm asking you. Like all we see is this, and technically this is all fogged.
Yeah.
Okay. We should not take our cue from this one.
Yes.
Okay.
On the map, yeah.
Yeah.
It's your Barovian mist.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Is there mist up where we're at?
there's just a generalized fog.
Up where we're at?
Yeah, I mean,
Slider.
I would say that it's like down, like kind of like on the map,
Okay.
because I mean,
Below.
yeah. So, if you're looking down, trying to see like if you could find a way to kind of climb down the,
Yeah.
the bridge.
Yeah,
I think is
the
word
wall,
now.
the bridge, the side.
Yeah. So
How many feet up are we?
you're about 100 feet up, but about halfway up, there's a bunch of colorful shelf mushrooms that are kind of clinging to the lower half of each support
miss.
pillar.
Oh.
Huh? Yeah, but that's still a 50-foot drop.
Right, right, right.
So, yeah.
And we got that. We got that 50-foot rope.
Yep, you do.
Use it.
And
No, doesn't consume it.
Oh, it does. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump. Those mushrooms are soft.
It's
Enough.
if you miss, it's 100-foot drop.
Stop. Let him play his role. Let him live his truth.
Oh my god.
So you jump.
Maybe. I don't know. Now I'm second guessing myself.
This is why you shouldn't say anything. Let us make our stupid mistakes.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't know how to do that.
You can.
I die.
There's a rule for fall damage depending on how high.
Yeah, you're 100 feet up.
No, but if he hits.
If he jumps, he's gonna make a death save. Period.
So he makes his effort.
Anybody have healing spells?
You never know. He might hit that natural 20 and hit that superhero landing. It's very bad for your knees. But
Not right. I don't know.
Are you jumping?
I don't know now.
No.
oh no! Now
I guess I'll be careful because that's fun.
There's
Okay, I'll
also
tell you
like
I'll tell you what.
there's sort of like handholds and footholds that are carved into the stone as well, above the mushroom shelf layer.
I'll take the rope. The rope way.
Yeah, that's right. We have a rope. We have a rope that's tied. It's 100 feet long.
Okay, and you're gonna climb down the rope. Okay, roll an athletics check.
I'm not going first. You roll it. Let's check.
Well, we're all going?
No, I'm telling him to roll an athletics check
Why me?
Be like, here,
because
hold
you
this
went down first.
I'm just saying I will take it. I
I
didn't
want
say
to tell you that no one said we've tied the rope to anything.
Yeah.
You're going down. Hold
I got
this
it.
for me.
I got 15.
15. Okay. All right. As a well-seasoned adventurer, you slide down that rope like you're an exotic male dancer.
Even though it's not tied to anything.
Rope burning his hands.
I have gloves around.
Oh, that's right.
So is it still in the hole?
No.
Like the hole that
I'm assuming that
No,
it's
no,
tied to
it
something.
came
Okay,
down.
well
Okay.
tied
So-
to.
Kind of goes without
Honestly, I would love for
There's-
you to be that specific.
What?
You slide down the rope, really? No one tied it to anything. You fall 100
You
feet.
should really-
Roll a death
Y'all
save.
should really play with me and my friends because Cal is a fun DM who will fuck you over.
So, all right. So you land on that first little shelf mushroom. It's springy. It's a little slippery.
I slip. Dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Are you gonna yell up to them? Or are you gonna?
Seems okay.
So, where are you going?
Sure, I understand.
Shut up, Siri. Or Alexa, whichever one you are. This is just fucking weird. I didn't even fucking press anything.
Where are you going? Why are you
The
talking?
balloon! I told you about it last night. Wake the fuck up.
By the way, the
Nice.
sky has not changed. The sky is consistently this kind of twilight color.
How long have we been here?
Well, at least 8 hours.
Oh, that's right. We took the long rest.
I don't think I used anything, but let me just.
Okay, but what are you looking for in this balloon?
People? Things?
You guys are yelling at each other from 50 feet away.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey!
Hey, what are
I
we
thought it was
doing?
100.
A balloon!
What's your name?
What balloon?
Tommy! What's your. Fuck you, Tommy! What's your name? Ezekiel! Ezekiel! Hey, you see the fire? Don't you? I'm in the fire! Well, don't you dare! I'm about to put this.
So,
Okay, so
little sister, what?
Still elder sister.
are you?
Oh, God, I can never.
I haven't
keep
changed.
up.
I haven't changed. I'm still elder sister.
If he's not being pushed around by anything,
All right,
so the creepy babysitter bitch,
so
it's
I'm.
fine.
I feel like I'm always in the middle, in like I have to take one path versus the other. It's like he's down there now, and then like, the sisters are here. It's like, what are we doing?
While he's contemplating life and everything that fills it, I'm starting to slide down. Just
This is why.
he is talking to himself now.
If you go
I
back
don't
to the
understand.
I'm
swan,
just like
I just-
on the
go
edge.
back to the swan.
I don't understand. It's like, where did she go? Oh no, it's
All you see is
down.
Mary's butt. Like, it's like
Okay, I guess we are all going down then. Hold on, I'll catch up then. I'm just trying to, like, I'm a little bit worried that I'm gonna slip down, right?
Make an athletics check. Are you
Oh.
carrying Mary down?
No.
Or? Okay.
do I need to make an athletics check for that?
Make 2 because They're both sliding
Separate.
down independently. So
Which one's the nat one?
So Mary has athletics check. You said
yes.
So Mary has a 10,
Okay.
and elder sister has a 6.
A 6. Oh man.
Wow.
We're gonna say that elder sister basically like slides down in a really like unsafe manner, and she's gonna like get some serious rope burn on her hands. But
No, I said ha because they thought I was going to be.
yeah, but it's kind of nice because you basically landed on top of Anderson because he didn't move. So
It's true.
the option.
well, you
didn't
could
say
have said something and you didn't. So
Okay. Oh, okay. So that's
so
the
you
reason.
basically
It's
fall,
okay,
but
okay, I
Anderson
get it.
is your soft landing. So
Good.
yeah, Mary kind of goes behind you, but
Oh, gosh.
Now she gets down to the bottom, shows her hands to
yeah,
elder sister, and elder
I'll use
takes
cure
out the
wounds.
makeup, and
yeah.
I'll use cure wounds. Oh,
Cure
nice.
wounds.
you use cure wounds.
All right.
Ouch.
It does nothing.
Yeah.
I stick her through
Okay,
the heart.
so do I have to do anything?
Make an athletics.
An athletic check.
By the way, are you assholes staying on the
No,
same
I've-
fucking?
No, I've moved.
Oh, apparently.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
fixing her makeup on her.
I'm just saying, are you moving off the toadstool? Like, are we moving to another
I thought
mushroom?
the toadstool was big. I was imagining a
Yeah,
big
me too,
toadstool.
like here.
Oh no,
Big
they're just like
toadstool.
little shelf mushrooms.
Oh,
Well, yeah,
no.
you said shelf mushroom, and I'm thinking this is a Feywild. It's a big ass
Yes,
shelf
I
mushroom.
thought so.
Okay, I apologize then for
Okay.
that.
Okay.
It's not big enough for all three of you to stand on.
We've moved.
Oh.
She and I have moved. We're sitting down like ladylike and fixing her
Okay,
makeup.
okay.
Okay, got it. So I'm at 9.
9. You were
Wait, did you add your athletics?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's nice.
man. You are not an adventurer. You've
No.
lived around books your whole life. I've read how to do this.
I know how to do this. I
I
watched the Wikipedia on it.
I got a badge in this one time.
Rope climbing? Is that a bat?
Yeah.
Probably.
I need to know.
You slide down and you definitely get a little like rope burn on like your like where your
Oh, that
legs are
sucks.
crossed on top of it and your
Oh.
hands. You're like and you kind of slide to the bottom, but then you just kind of smack on top of the toadstool and just kind of
Climbing merit badge.
bounce. Yeah.
Climbing merit badge.
Yeah.
It is a thing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, good. So
Okay.
I'm on the okay.
Okay.
So I climbed down out of the toadstool.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way,
Ugh.
the rope is still attached, so I guess
I was gonna ask you.
yeah.
I was gonna ask you. Because it's my idea, I'm not gonna ask them if they have an ability to make it better or whatnot.
Yeah.
But because my grandmother taught me how to survive in that place that we haven't talked
Uh-huh.
about, there is a knot. I would, if you allow me, I would understand why it would be a pretty high roll.
Make a survival check.
That's what I'm.
Yeah.
That's what I'm is it survival?
Yeah.
It is a survival.
Yeah, it's survival.
Big wisdom saving throw.
That's not gonna work. What the hell's wrong with this? 8.
8. Yeah. You just
Okay.
slipped your mind.
Wow.
You have no idea.
You did not pay attention to grandma at all.
Well, that rope's staying there.
Guess who didn't get their merit badge? Okay. So
I cast untie rope.
I was like, I don't think that's a thing.
Actually, I think there's a cantrip or something about doing that, like tying and untying ropes.
Oh man.
I don't have
Yeah,
it.
it's called firebolt.
I don't have that.
Okay, so hold on.
Yeah, don't look at that.
Do
That's
we?
weird.
This is in game. Do we think we need this rope in the future?
I've never done
I
rope
don't
so
know.
far.
Dang it! We're gonna need this rope because if we ever want to do my rope trick again, we're gonna need it.
well, I guess we.
You said up to 60 feet, not that you needed 60 feet.
Right, but if that 50-foot rope is left, we only have another 50-foot rope, which doesn't make it 60-foot rope.
But
See what I mean?
up to. Not maximum.
No, I need a 60-foot
Okay.
rope.
So, as you guys descend upon these, are you keeping the rope or?
Well, the rope is stuck, so someone has to go up and untie it.
So
That's
I'm
what I'm
heading
saying.
off. I'm heading towards the balloon.
Okay,
I ain't got
so
time for rope.
I'm gonna go
Shit.
ahead and cast Spider Climb. And now you see Elder Sister walking
What did you forget
sideways
that for?
on screen,
Fuck.
unties it and comes right back.
I wonder why your ass smells like
Okay, everyone's bouncing down the mushrooms, okay?
Let me know when an hour goes by. Does it last for an hour?
It's a me, I ain't just a...
Everyone make an athletics check except for Elder Sister, who is apparently a vampire.
Literally, she's on the side.
21.
Hey!
Oh, finally! What did you say?
An
An
athletics.
athletics check
Yeah.
for Mary, 16.
Great. What have you got, Father Anderson?
Only a 22.
Okay. So, like Mario
good
champions, you guys just boop, 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 boop. You guys
Is
just
one of them bouncing?
yeah. I know. Well, they're all super bouncy. So they're like the mushrooms in It Takes Two. Yeah. So,
Did we miss a green pipe?
Actually, there's a pipe here. I shit you not.
those are important. Those are very important.
There's a
They
pipe
take
there.
us down
That's
to the
the first
actual
thing that I
level.
thought. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah. So
Okay.
there are green pipes, but you're not there yet. So
Hey, Dave,
um,
I'll pay you your charger.
if you just plug it into the table will charge it.
Oh,
That one.
yeah.
Yeah, so you guys all successfully make it to the bottom. Sticky mud squelches beneath your feet. Tangled mangroves grow out of pools of rippling water. Half hidden by thick fog, and purple mushrooms cling to rotting logs and stumps scattered throughout the marsh. Crickets that glow like fireflies chirp serenely before they're snatched out of the air by the tongues of hungry frogs. Coming from one direction, several voices joined in a marching song. The singing grows louder as 6 bipedal rabbits wearing clothing emerge from the fog. 2 of them are tugging the reins of a giant snail, and the other carry clubs and slings.
Wait.
So,
The bipedal rabbits are pulling on the snail.
like,
They're not like horses would be pulling the carriage. It's not that.
they're tugging at the reins of a giant snail, and others carry.
They're on the snail.
I think it's more like just moving it through.
Okay, so like the snail's like a horse, and they're just leading the
Think
horse.
about the image that I had for this is a bit like the Lost Boys.
You lost me.
You know, from Peter Pan.
Right. I have not seen. That's one of the movies you told me we were gonna watch together.
Wait, new one?
Okay,
I don't
are they're just walking, leading this.
Yes, but
They're
they're
leading
they're,
on
they're
horse.
very
Like a horse.
rowdy. This is a rowdy group of these
Ah.
bipedal rabbits,
Okay.
and they're singing this song.
Sing it.
With sticks and stones, we'll break your nose, we'll beat you blind and steal your clothes. But none among us can compare to one wily swift and stand-up hair scarf that's glorious, thief notorious. His deeds are truly meritorious. With a wink and a grin, he'll show you his cunning, a flash of his scarf, and he'll take off running, quick as a bolt, his long scarf trailing, gasping, grasping. You'll end up flailing. You'll pout, you'll moan, you'll huff, you'll sneer. Thanks to Adgan Longscarf, Brigadan Prince of Prismeer.
I
At
cast
that
Fireball.
moment, I just marry and just hide in a bush, just really slow, like, nope,
If I could, I'd cast Fireball.
nope.
Are you really hiding?
I am really trying to hide.
Okay, go ahead and make a stealth check.
×2. This is why I wanted to play.
So, by the way, 4 of these brigadans have weapons drawn,
Oh god.
and the other 2 kind of browbeat their pack animal. The snail is hostile towards its keepers.
Since stealth,
So, yeah.
dirty 20 on elder sister,
Okay.
7 on Mary.
Huh?
7 on Mary. So you see the top of her green hair.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
I look around. It's like, oh, maybe we should. Wait. Where's everybody going? Father, where's the little girl? Where's the little sister?
I don't know.
And I see Mary that she's sticking from the bush.
You just see her hair, her bright green hair,
Oh,
sticking out of a bush.
mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Oh, there you are. Maybe we should just hide a little bit better. I don't know. This posse doesn't inspire any confidence. So I'm just looking for a tree or something.
Roll a stealth check. What are we doing, Father Anderson?
Good question.
11.
11. Okay, you're hiding about as good as.
Says Mary.
Yes. You're like standing behind a tree.
Exactly.
If I can't see them, they can't see me.
Exactly.
If you don't move, They can't see you.
No. So I find a tree, but it's not a tall tree, and there's a branch too. So I'm actually mimicking the shape of the tree.
Oh my gosh. Be the tree.
Exactly.
No, be the tree on fire.
No. Fuck. What movie is it where? Oh no. Pacha and Emperor's New Groove.
Yes.
Where he's like just.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's just like right in front of the picture. Just looking like a pig.
What are you doing, Father Anderson?
Am I able to do an insight check to like, okay, do they seem evil,
Roll.
notorious?
Roll an insight. Sure.
I don't know. They have weapons and chanting death.
So?
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, 14.
14. So they seem hostile. They seem like thieves, though. I mean, it seems to be a group of thieves. You don't really know if they're out for blood. It just seems like they're a group of thieves.
Let me know when they're 30 feet away from us.
Are you holding
Are they
stuff?
actually?
I'm gonna cast something.
Are they walking towards us?
They were walking away, kind of not necessarily away from you, but within your
Past.
vision.
Where's the balloon?
Probably in the same direction. It's kind of like a thick, boggy, and unfortunately your sense of direction is awful. So
Oh, I still have that.
yeah,
shit.
so you don't really know. But with the poor stealth checks for both of you, and Father Anderson, I guess, is not hiding. He's just
No.
kind of
I was gonna walk up to him.
They on 30 feet.
yeah. So yes.
You're gonna walk
There-
to them?
One
Yeah, I was gonna talk to
of the bipedal rabbits, because you don't know what these are.
Right.
She spots you and says, "How!" And so two of them take off towards you. One of them has a club, and the other one has a short sword. And they basically come at you and say, "My name is Jevik. This is a robbery, and if you resist, we'll beat you black and blue."
Well, there goes my idea. So
Yeah.
now they're being aggressive.
Yeah.
But they don't see me.
So, okay. By the way, I just rolled a natural 20 for whenever
Deceive.
not deceive. Whenever you
Charging.
Intimidation.
intimidation. That's the word I'm looking for. Intimidation check.
So they're intimidating Mary, him, and him.
Yes.
They don't see me, so they can't intimidate me.
No, you're hidden really well. But the
Also,
other three.
can they intimidate Mary? I would say no.
I would say no.
So she's just still, just
but
a green
the thing
tongue.
is, it was an actual 20, so I'm gonna say that even though you were in the bushes, you're not. You're scared.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have no idea how
But they
to
don't know
handle-
I'm there. I'm just scared.
Yes.
I have no idea how to handle this because I've never been in a game where somebody tries to intimidate. So, like, what do I do? Here's my book. Like, what do I do? I don't know what to
Okay.
do.
Okay, I know what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Oh, no, I thought you guys were still doing. Because I'm now scared and still hidden, I'm going to cast Fog Cloud in the center of the two that are closest to us. You said two ran towards us, right?
Yes.
In the center of those, it goes for 120-foot radius sphere of fog centered on a point.
Okay.
So now the sphere
So now
spreads.
no one can see.
And its air is heavily obscured. It lasts for a duration until a wind of moderate great speed, at least 10 miles per hour, disperses it. Blah, blah. So 20 foot. And Mary and I are going to back away and hide somewhere else.
Okay. So, but is the fog thick enough that even you wouldn't be able to see?
Yeah, no, it's heavily obscured.
Okay.
But it's
So-
over there. You said they're 30 feet from us.
They're closer now. Like they've basically come up to you and they've got like a short sword in your face. So
Oh,
But you said
last
that
you
they
told
were
me they
hit.
30 feet. All right, cool.
no, I mean they were at 30 feet, but they
Yeah.
got closer to you because they're not hiding.
Okay.
He's not hiding at all. He's yeah. So
I think
You're
I'm
a tree.
on top of the fact that now they have successfully intimidated you.
Okay.
You are
So-
you would be not necessarily the status condition, but you are frightened of
Okay.
them.
Okay.
So
Okay, so that's why I want to hide. So fog cloud, so they can't see what I'm doing, and Mary and I are going to hide somewhere else.
okay. But that means that I'm trying to understand the fog cloud. Is this like
Imagine fog you can't see through. That is what
but
fog.
no one can see?
No one can see.
Yeah, so everything
Like if they're
that is
there,
done is to
fog,
disadvantage.
I'm going that way.
Okay. Chaos breaks out. I don't
Chaos breaks out. It doesn't hurt anyone. It's just fog.
know. Right, but no one can see anything anymore.
Right.
So
Yeah.
they're hollering, trying to find each other. They're
we roll
hollering
for
because they have
initiative.
know what's going on.
We roll for initiative.
Well,
Just
I
now.
figured.
But no one, you haven't attacked anybody, and they haven't attacked
Right.
It
you.
I
doesn't matter.
figured.
Like, they tried to intimidate, that's a hostile action, so
No,
But they
no.
now...
haven't tried to
They haven't
attack you.
attacked. That's not a hostile action.
It's not a hostile
You're
action.
not a deputy in this one.
Yeah.
That would be a hostile action. No, I figured there's fog all over this place. More fog would just be like, shit, there's fog rolling in, and then I back up.
Got it. Okay.
They are trying to rob us, right?
Yes, they are.
Hostile action.
But they haven't attacked, is what she means.
Right.
Okay. Okay, then I'm gonna attack first. I don't give a shit. We're not
I'm
initiative.
Looking.
Okay. What are you? You're gonna attack through the fog?
Yeah, disadvantage.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Absolutely.
Fucking the robber that had one thing nearest to me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to hit him with my mace, I guess.
Yeah.
So disadvantage. 14.
14. Okay. Hold on just a second. I don't have a stat block for these guys.
Yeah, there's stat blocks for them. What are they called, babe?
They're Heron, and I know that there is a stat block, but I don't have like a general stat block for them.
Yeah, I'll give it to you right now.
It's somewhere in here. I just need to find it.
Heron,
I found it.
not Heron gone. Jeez, that's
Heron.
a different.
Okay. So
It's a whole. That's a frog person.
okay. So your attack misses.
Wow.
Yeah, it misses. And as you swing, they are going to use the oh my god, it's a Heron trait. Hold on. It's called Standing Leap, and they're gonna. It's a racial trait. They're gonna long jump 20 feet backwards, and it's with or without a running start. They can just disengage basically.
So now we're gonna start initiative.
So,
At least between us.
I would say no because they're not looking to kill. They're looking to rob. They're not really like looking for a fight.
Okay,
you
then
know?
I'm just gonna turn around and walk away.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the
So-
point. Like, get the fuck away from me.
So they're gonna be like, hey, trying to find each other through the fog. You can hear the snail is like screaming and fighting against them, and so they're like trying. You just hear like chaos.
How many feet did they go back? Did they jump back?
They jump back 20 feet.
Don't worry, they're outside of the fog. Remember the 20. It's 20 feet from the center.
I thought you said it was 160 feet.
No, it's 20 feet from the center.
Got
So
it.
they jump 20
So
feet
radius.
back. All their friends can see each other now.
Okay.
They just can't see through.
The
So
ones
we're
that were
over here.
closest to us, you were trying to
Yeah.
get.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, but I
Yeah,
understand.
so if they're here, let me put it this way. If they're here, right,
Yeah.
it's 20 feet right here, look, babe.
Yeah.
Like this. They jump 20 feet back, it's still 20 feet here. So all their buddies, the snail, and everything can see each other. I've run back here, and these two dopes are still inside the fog gun.
Got it. Okay. So as the Brigadier jumps backwards, he's gonna say, "They're in the fog," and there are two Heron snipers that are with them, and so they are going to blindly just release some arrows into the fog. So I'm gonna. Why'd I do that?
No, just the regular attack disadvantage.
They can't see, we can't see. It's all disadvantage.
Yeah.
You said blind, but it's
Yeah.
disadvantage.
So I have 4 for one and 4 for the others.
You're welcome. You're
So-
welcome,
I don't
guys.
think any of us, yeah.
They just still
Yeah, I'm still.
an arrow.
I just.
No, it's,
I am a
it
tree.
sticks to the front of the tree where he's hiding.
Yeah,
I
you
am
just,
a tree.
Like, there's a bug up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still
So,
there.
They
And I'm
don't.
here because there's foggy. I can't see what's happening, but I
Right.
can hear the commotion.
Okay. No worries.
Constitution saving throw not to piss yourself. I don't know what's going on.
So they're just gonna continue moving on with their giant snail and just keep going. So the giant snail's like resisting, trying to fight them, but they're got a tight
I
grip.
feel sorry for that snail. Let's go get him.
So.
Anyway,
You're on your own. You are on your own.
y'all hurts.
I wish they had more information on that. Okay, so what? We wait for the fog to dispel? How long does it
Oh,
last?
it's gonna take. I would not wait for it. It takes a whole hour.
Okay.
If you said that they're leaving, I'm gonna keep it up if I hear them walking away, just for safety's sake.
Yeah.
But Mary and I are just hiding in a bush.
Well, they're gonna walk away from you guys, but the two snipers are gonna like hang back towards the back, like
Yeah, like
looking
covering
to
their
see.
backs.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how
We're
long
at
are you
3
gonna
hours
wait
now.
before? How long are you gonna wait before?
I mean, I
Wait,
there's
15
all the
minutes.
commotion kind of stops, and I'm still there. I'm like, so I don't know if to move or not. Should I move? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Shh, shut up. I don't know if they're still here.
Okay. Okay.
Are they still here? Like, can we hear that they've gone away?
Make a perception.
Okay, hold up.
I walk out of the
I'll listen.
I walk in a direction. I don't
I'll
go
listen.
that far.
Yeah.
You said
Anderson's already-
perception?
Anderson walks out of.
15.
Okay. I would say that you don't hear anything,
I don't hear anything.
but Anderson's already walked out of the fog.
Yeah, I'm
And
looking.
He's
Towards
not-
them or towards us?
He just walked out of the fog. He
You
has
don't know.
I walked in a direction. I didn't know if I was going further.
Roll
Or
the dice.
Father, where are you?
I mean, he doesn't see anything.
I'm looking.
Okay.
He doesn't know if he's on the other side, like the
Yeah.
opposite side. He has no idea. He's just
I
walked
think
out
it's
of the
safe.
fog.
I'll drop
and
the spell.
He doesn't seem to see anything.
I drop the spell.
Okay.
Okay.
And it doesn't appear that they're there anymore.
Okay.
So
You can stop being a tree now.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Mary walks up to
Do you
him,
like that?
puts a twig right between his ears and his head.
Oh,
very cool.
okay. Ooh, that was intense. That was oh goodness. If it's gonna be like this all the time, I don't know. I don't know.
What is your deal? You're so nervous, lad.
Well, we're in this strange land that I've only read of. This is the first time I see, and the first thing that not the first, but the
What's your
first
specialty?
encounter. First encounter is it's a band of misfits.
I wouldn't know
So
what these guys are, right?
Yeah, they came at us.
Is it?
You know,
What?
they
I
come
would
at
know
us.
what these guys
We
are.
take
My
care of
grandmother
them.
would
That's
tell
it.
me
That's the
about
law.
What?
Well,
My grandmother would
Law.
have told me about these guys,
That's
right?
the law
Like,
of
at least
nature.
their race.
The law of
Yes.
nature.
Okay.
Yes.
So I explained to you what they are, not who they were, but what they are, because of my grandma. You want me to roll a history check to see how much I know about this type
yes,
of person
Go ahead.
or this species?
Yes, go ahead.
This is a history.
They're all the same, right?
Jeez, I'm freaking
You need to get
13.
lighter dice because
What?
13.
You know, like roughly, but you don't really know much about it. It's just to you, it's a magical rabbit
Yeah,
race.
that's exactly what I tell you guys. Magical rabbit race. My grandmother was telling me about it. I was not paying attention to that lesson.
Okay. As you guys are trying to figure out what the heck is going on, the water, the kind of you're standing in this kind of low, murky water. You kind of catch a glimpse of a reflection that's in the water. So, all three of you roll a d8.
Has it been an hour yet since I cast a spider climb?
Yes.
You have to let me know these things. Ooh! Natural 20, but I gotta roll for Mary.
Roll a
D8.
d8. Public school education. You don't listen to that lesson either.
Relax. Relax, dude.
2.
Relax.
2.
2.
Okay.
6.
6.
Oh wait, I gotta roll twice.
No, just roll once.
For
Oh.
Mary?
No, for sister.
that's whole one.
A whole one. Okay, great. So, as you look into the reflective surfaces of this water, you all see something different. You see a bullywug bedecked.
A what?
A
Bullywug.
bullywug. It looks like a frog that has armor on,
It's a species.
Oh, okay.
bedecked in the trappings of a monarch, constantly adjusts his ill-fitting crown of lily blossoms while leafing through a large tome spread across his lap. You see a short, mean-looking old woman wearing a crimson cap, a leather apron, and iron boots used. Hold on. A short, mean-looking old woman wearing a crimson cap, a leather apron, and iron boots uses a cleaver to chop meat in a drab kitchen.
Oh my god, it's grandma.
And then you see a headless, child-sized scarecrow with metal lobster claws for hands on tries on some new heads, including an upside-down wooden bucket and a withered head of cabbage. It decides on a large gourd.
I'm so sorry I killed that lobster boy.
By the way, you guys have you don't see what the others are seeing. You all see something different.
Oh. Okay. Is this an illusion? What is in this water?
What do you mean? Are you seeing something too?
Yes, I see a frog on a suit of armor, some sort of armor.
I got an old lady chopping meat. Kind of reminds me of my grandma.
What? Where? I don't see that here.
You don't see it? It's right here. It's right here.
No,
Sure.
you pointed at the same
anything-
where I'm looking.
And it looks like what you're seeing. I see. I'm like, you don't see it? It's right here?
No,
and you're
that-
saying it. Okay, I see.
No,
what
it looks like
There's no roll or anything.
Okay.
I'm looking at.
Sure. As he casts detect magic, you can see that pieces of the water kind of reflect magic, but as soon as it comes, it goes. It's not. It just seems like it was just kind of this event, and then it stopped.
Yeah.
That you can't really see where it came from or why it happened or anything like that.
Alright, let's get out of this water. It's an illusion. Let's go. Don't worry too much about it.
So,
I
Okay.
hate this place.
so
Oh,
you
this
continue.
This is nothing like I've read in the books.
What I read, this place messes with your mind.
Yeah, Grandma says everything's weird here.
Apparently.
It's the Fae. The Faes are fucked up. Let's go.
Okay. As you take off in a general direction.
No, he was heading towards the slant.
I don't know where I'm going.
That's right.
There's
That's
no
not
sense
But you said
of
it's big, right? Slanty Tower. Can we see the Slanty Tower?
You would be able to see Slanty Tower.
As you're
Slanty
walking
Tower.
that way, I go that way.
Okay.
We go towards the Slanty
You
Tower.
lads need to have the charge of the directions, because I'm confident. I'm just not knowledge.
And as you say that, a raven sitting on a nearby branch kind of like mocks you by making the sound of a baby crying.
I cast Sapping Sting on that fucking raven.
A what?
Sapping Sting.
What is that?
Constitution 15.
It's just a raven. It's
I
just
don't give a shit! Fuck that raven, it's a cantrip. Oh,
lower your
sorry.
voice.
Oh, sorry. I'm main character. You sap the vitality of one creature you can see in range. The target must succeed a Constitution saving throw or take 1d4 necrotic damage.
It's just
And
Gee,
fall
you are
prone.
gonna get us killed. It is the freaking Feywilds, dude.
Yeah,
She says that to him.
and I've been fine so far.
Okay.
okay.
Ovary up and shut up.
Flies pester you.
I get away from him.
And I think that that's a really good place to stop for tonight
Okay.
because we've been
So
going
we-
for 3.5 hours.
We literally leave it. No, it's 3 hours. We start
3
at
hours?
4:30.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
We leave it at Mary going like this, getting the flies away from her.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, this water. Oh, this reeks.
I'm still pointing. You don't see
No,
the old lady.
I'm looking at the toad. And
right, in the same
frog.
spot. It's an old
We're
lady.
both pointing, right?
Yeah, the same place.
No.
Old lady.
Toad.
Old lady.
Frog.
He's over there, just the raven in the background.
That is a great place to stop. Old lady frog. Old lady frog. Flies.
Awesome.
That's a
Awesome.
great place to end it.
I'm really gonna start killing some shit.
The thing is, it's like the Feywild just kind of like responds in like a totally different
Yep.
way.
Yeah.
It's so random. It doesn't matter. You could be nice, it could be mean or nice or indifferent or whatever. You can be mean and the same thing can happen.
It's like in anime when the ravens fly past, they go,
Oh.
"Baka, baka."
Which it sounds like.
No, it's like, why do you think I'm just like, let's go? Oh, there's robbers? Fuck you.
Yeah. So.
I'm not hiding, I'm not doing anything, I'm going.
But there was a lot of robbers.
Okay, so we fight. We haven't fought yet, so.
Yeah,
All
this
right.
time around, all my spells. If
Also, your character would have knowledge, a general knowledge, that the Feywilds typically does not barter in gold.
right.
They don't barter with
Yeah, you're
treasure.
gonna have to remind me or let me know what I do and do not know.
You would have a general knowledge, and you probably would know this too from your study.
From studies.
That the Feywilds typically does not barter in treasure and in gold. They usually barter with something like really obscure things that you wouldn't.
Trinkets.
No, not even trinkets. It would be like the color of your eyes. I want that.
Wow.
Or I want your happiest memory. Or like it would be something really obscure.
I see.
So
That's not obscure. That's awful.
It's an entire economy that's based on not gold. You know.
Yeah.
So it's an entirely different economy than what you'd be accustomed to.
Okay.
Does it happen with packages?
Yeah.
Pretty much.